Hello, everyone can hear me? Good, so it's working. Hopefully. 3 viewers. Hopefully. Did you get ping that time? 3 viewers.
Just looking there. Daughter took my phone. No, still nothing for me. I just refreshed YouTube.
Did you get ping that time? 3 viewers. Mute YouTube.
Daughter took my phone. No, still nothing.
Yeah.
1 minute, mate. Let me sort my daughter out.
No worries. Right, so at least, right, so fin time got a ping. So hopefully the ping will work. See how we go. Hello, SYT. SYT, did you get a notification?
Right, I'm back.
Yeah. Just seeing if SYT got a notification. Yeah,
No.
good. Right, so they get notifications. There you go, straight away, look, 7 viewers, so it's creeping up now.
Yeah.
So that's weird, isn't it? So you do want it, you don't get no. You could tell straight away there was no notifications out there. 2 people watching after 10
That's
minutes.
what I'm saying, yeah. And them 2 people, I think, were me and you. Like, listening to ourselves.
Yeah.
I didn't get a notification.
What, not now?
Nope.
No, same here. I'm looking at my phone now. I didn't get nothing either.
Oh, you might. Like I said, they got one. The people that are on now. So we'll see how it goes.
Did Steve get one?
Is Steve in?
Yeah, he's just popped up on the chat.
I better delete that finger off Facebook. Right.
Yeah, Steve said he got one.
Right. Oh, yeah, Ailey.
Yeah.
Let me show you this. Has anyone got the newspaper, the local news, like the Sun newspaper?
No.
I'll print newspapers, but not the Sun.
Let me show you this. I'm going to put a link in the thing. Just find it.
Yeah, the bell's checked, Finn.
Have a look at, I don't know if it'll work, the link. Just try to see if that link works. That I just put in there.
Hi, Dave.
I'm here for Haley. Oh, and you rang the bell at the perfect time. How you doing, sweetheart? Somebody else wanted to say
Dave, not
hi.
me.
I think it would be you.
Ah, this is your nephew, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah.
Is it nephew? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, it's in the Sun newspaper. She didn't even give him permission to do that. They just did it anyway.
Bloody hell.
I'm not
They
Paul.
kept ringing her up. Yeah, that link I've just put in there, Dave.
Is it what you have on Facebook? Is
Yeah,
it what
yeah.
I seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that, the local news, like the national newspaper, that's a national newspaper, that. They've got hold of the story off Facebook and put it in the paper.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they kept ringing my sister up, saying that they'll give her £500 to put it in the paper if she had a picture of a little boy. She gave him the fat fingers and said, "No, you're not having a picture of my kid in the paper."
Right.
She didn't even look there.
Don't mess with moms and their kids. I know that.
Listen to this.
Is
Listen to
there
this.
something really good that bell rings? I like that.
Yeah. Like Ailey and Woody on all this. Do you know, like morning programs? You have like your morning programs on TV.
Yeah.
We have one called This Morning. They wanted to go on the TV.
On the telly?
Yeah. And she told them to piss off too.
Van Dyke.
He did, didn't he? You've got to admit, though, he's got the worst London accent going, hasn't he?
Shipping time.
So
I've listened to a lot of Zeppelin interviews.
Woody does a good Cockney accent.
Yeah, this is all put on.
It's from Scotland.
I think Robert Plant's from Birmingham.
God, it was like the Island of Baskervilles here just then.
I don't even know what she just said, but it was cute. Slow down for us Americans.
My dogs, they all kicked off at once.
Oh. I heard it that time. Up Clean Time, Fishman, Super Yellow Tag. I might as well say all right if I'm going to read everybody.
All right.
All right. What we got up here in the chat?
I love him as an actor, you know.
Nobody can take that from Kevin. Kevin's the man.
Oh, he is. 100%. We've got 11 people watching. Hit the thumbs up. Why not?
Has Kevin been busy at work, or did his wife have the baby?
Yeah, she had the baby.
You had the baby? Everything all right?
Yeah, as far as I know, he hasn't really said much about it, apart from the baby's here. He's been busy.
Yeah, that'll do it. Those babies are time consuming. Forget the reef tank.
Exactly. We've been talking about that a minute ago.
Somebody got a new puppy and they were complaining. I was like, just wait.
King of Soul there. Reef Tank Worldwide is one of my favourite morning shows. It's weird though, because I do it in the afternoon or night time, and everyone's like morning, and I'm like, really?
Yeah, I just woke up this morning when I got on yours. I mean, I slept in a bit as I can. It's like when Reef Dudes has his, it's always dinner time for me. I always miss the first, half hour of Reef Dudes.
It's like 11 o'clock at night when he does it, yeah.
Oh, well, he does
streaming tonight, won't he?
Yeah.
I think he starts at 3, and it's like 6 here, and that's when we eat. Bless you.
Thank you. I'm always coughing or sneezing or snotting or anything.
She's allergic to you, Dave.
I got it. Don't work that way.
Michael's brought down on the motorway.
He broke down?
Yeah.
What, in the truck?
Not a clue.
In the truck?
The way I talk, you got a Cockney husband.
We got some. Yeah, he's got some pork sandwiches.
He's liable to freeze to death in that truck.
Sorry, Steve.
So we need a topic or something.
Topic.
Oh, Michael just messaged here. Just got in. What a nightmare. He was in his car.
Oh, really?
Yep. In pleasant terms, he said cars effed.
Did it just break down, or it got in an accident?
No, I just brought it on.
Yeah. It happens.
Don't think I've ever brought down. Touch wood. No, I've not. I've never brought down.
Yeah, we hadn't broke down. We was driving along once. It was only going about 60 miles an hour. But someone had tried to nick alloys during the night, but must have got disturbed. And as we was driving along, the wheels was coming off.
I had that. I blew slug nuts once. I think somebody was playing a trick on me.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have crapped myself. A wheel light falling off.
I was like, Gary, I can feel someone under my feet. He was like, no, you can't. I was like, yes, I can.
Nah, sod that.
I've got to cinch him up with the spanner.
Someone tried to get in my car the other night. Well, they did get in my car. I must have forgot to lock it. Came down in the morning, whole glove box was on the seat. Side compartment, all that stuff was on the seat. There's nothing in there, so they can crack on.
No, someone got in my lad's car just before Christmas. But didn't take anything. He had money in the glove box. He had a phone on the floor. Do you know what they took? His power bank.
What's oh, like the charge something? The
Yeah,
battery?
just a power bank for his phone.
All they had time to get.
Must have got disturbed.
Hey, Paul, just letting you know, still no notification. I just figured I would just go back to YouTube and just see what see what's on YouTube. I was watching a video and I saw that it said, "Hey, Reef Community is live."
That dog hates you, Seymour. Every time.
No notification on YouTube, none on my phone either. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Me neither.
SYT. Yeah, I might be able to. Whereabouts are you? Whereabouts is SYT?
Can't help you over there.
Because
they have some.
I mean, yeah, it's available here. I just bought some.
Yeah, I've got two types, two different ones in my tank. Two frags of it.
That's the first one I put in my Nano. That's the first one I put in the Nano.
It's not as common over here, though. That's the problem.
Is it like the meteor shower, Sci-Fi Street?
Yeah.
That's the one they had. You remember that lady? You remember at Reefapalooza they had the statue where they overgrew it in a type of coral?
Yeah.
That is.
That woman bust one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Seems to be settling okay. I'm having like a terrible diatome bloom or something in my tank. The Nano. But we'll see what happens.
It's new.
I put a little reefroids in there to kickstart it, and I think it was a boo-boo.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a skimmer. I have the little skimmer. I'm gonna put a skimmer on this, and also I don't have any nutrient export in this tank. I'm gonna do water changes. Nothing yet.
Jado.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna the back chamber on these tanks. I'm gonna turn it into like a little refugium.
Now, what are you gonna light it with? You want me to make you a little special Dave's Nano light?
Hey, I was actually. It's funny how you mentioned that because I was thinking of like how Santa Monica filtration. So hang on, it's Dave. You must have been reading my mind because I was thinking of asking Ed because give me a second.
I'll put something together for you.
I'll just show you what I bought for my son's tank. What I got for my son's tank. It was like it's a little light. I'll put the link to it in the chat. It's like a little light from Marine Depot. With just some 6 LEDs, and there's a magnet that sort of attaches through the glass. So I was thinking of doing the same thing for the SPS Nano, but I wanted like better LEDs, like the Grow LEDs that are better performing.
Well, if I make it, you get what I want.
Well, I'll buy the LEDs, Dave.
No, I repurposed these little signage lights. I keep talking about them. I just don't know where anybody could get them, so I didn't make a video about it. Because what's the point of a DIY if you can't get them? But I have enough to make a couple of lights.
Can you do something maybe where we'll use like some kind of magnet to attach to it through the acrylic or glass?
I just put Velcro on the back of the glass.
You know what, man? You're a thinking man. You are a thinking man.
The magnets will block the light, dude.
Dude. Dave, man, listen, man. All the things you've done, I can't repay you, but I'd definitely be appreciative.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
All right.
I'm just on a message, SYT, see if I can get you some.
These are little siliconed in units. They have 3 LED lights in them, and I looked up the model number. The thing you'll like about it is that the model is Apex. It has nothing to do with the Apex aquarium controller, but it's called the Apex model.
SYT, yeah, he's got some, but he said it's a bit dodgy at the minute with the weather. You know, posting it in this weather.
I bought a little yellow cucumber for my nano tank. Bright yellow. And he looks like a nudibranch, except for he has that cucumber mouth. Really cool looking thing. I don't know where he is, though. I can't find him. Maybe something ate him already.
I did boil some roe in a pan until it started bubbling, Phil. Then put it in a little jug and drop some glue in.
You mean that aquaforest stuff?
Yeah.
Haley, do you know what I showed you the other day? And I said you can get it from Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said, what's that stuff you get for the thing? You know, the same stuff? So he goes, right, get in the kitchen. Dogs can see this shot, right? Is my camera on?
No.
You see the Haley,
Here, look at this.
You what, Dave?
He sent me some.
Bill's asking you about the polyglue.
Yeah, this is it.
I'll read it to you.
This is it, Dave. Look, polymorph. You get this from Amazon. Big bag of it. Look, that was full. In fact, I give Nick Chan half of this.
What is it?
That's it. That's the stuff that they're on about. Polymorph.
What is it? Is it just filter floss?
For frags. You know what I mean? Instead of using glue, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Let me show you. I wouldn't do it. Let's do it live. In the kitchen. I just is put some in a cup with hot water. That's it. So get the kettle. Turn the kettle.
Yeah, I just boil some roe in a pan. I use roe, not tap water.
What?
Tap water in your glue?
Right. One, you just trust me, right? It's good stuff. When it dries, there's nothing there anyway. You don't need bloody tap water. Just piss it about. Use tap water. Piss it about. They piss about too much, Dave.
So, Phil, make a cup of tea and make some glue while you're at it.
Yeah. I'll put it this way, right? You get a bag. That bag's full. That's half a kilo, 500 grams, or 17.5 ounces for you Americans, right?
Don't leave that in your trunk.
Why you gotta say it like that, though, man?
You're Jamaican.
Hey, Paul, I think the French were rude, not the English.
I'm Jamaican.
Yeah, Jamaican. It's Americanish. Right? So I got some water, boiled water. I've got these pellets. Put the pellets in the water. That's it.
Wait, that's for that little glue?
Yep. Watch this.
Oh,
right.
I use the Reef cement, and that thing dried in like a minute. You have to
dries fast, and it dries like concrete.
Yeah.
When you finish, you can reuse it. So when you take off the frag, you can reuse it. You will reuse it as much as you want. That's it. It's melting. Look, it's melting now.
Oh.
Put on a frag plug. Look. So look, that's it now. Put onto a frag plug. Stick your frag in the middle of it, and it sets like concrete.
Olivia loves playing with it.
I love playing with it. But that's why I do that upstairs in my bedroom.
It looks like the snot that comes on the back of a credit card when you get it in the mail.
Yeah, it does.
I'm just fast cooling it now, so I'll just stick in a bit of cold water to get cool quick. Right, that's it. Set. So that's it now. Look, it's set now. Rock
Yeah, I
solid.
forgot to stop at the dollar store and get Super Glue. Damn
Literally
it.
rock solid now. That's it. You buy this stuff from Amazon, by the way. That's it, rock solid. If you push that over your frag plug, put your frag in the top of it, and it sets. And there's like no contamination or anything with glue, and you're not getting your fingers stuck together.
Are you burning your fag?
It's literally, no. But
No, because once you take it out of water, it starts to cool
it starts
down.
to cool down straight away. So you can manipulate it, and that, when you just say you pull your... Good thing is you can wiggle the frag out of it after, Dave. So the frag, you can actually wiggle the frag eventually, and your frag can actually pop out of it. Pop it back in hot water, you can reuse it for the next coral.
Just take the frag off first.
Yeah, take the frag off first, don't you?
Don't drop the frag in hot water.
Yeah. Put it back, I'm just putting it back in the water now to get it melting again. But this bag can last you forever.
And how much is the bag?
Not much. I'll have a look now. Not much at all. But look,
Not much.
back in water and it's gone back to soft again.
I guess I'll have to research myself. What was it called? Poly what?
Polymorph.
Aquaforest one.
Yeah, but you're paying fish prices there, really.
Aquaforest polyglue. Yes, but I like Aquaforest products, so.
No, but you're paying fish price. That's like me getting some Nori seaweed, sticking a fish on it and saying it's a fish and charging you an extra £5.
6 ounces is $10.
How much, Dave?
6 ounces is $10. 7 ounces is $10.99. 12 ounces.
I've got it. It's
$17.99. Then they got to throw in 150 grams just to confuse you.
Yeah, so Polymorph, Amazon.
They start saying grams, I got to start thinking in cocaine or something.
Yeah. So this bag here costs £13.97.
You know, to be honest, Dave, that's true. When someone's talking in metric here, you know they're talking about drugs. That's the only thing we measure in drugs here. We measure like metric here. Keys, kilos, grams, you know it's some sort of drugs. Illegal drugs, by the way.
Somebody says kilo, I picture that bag with the duct tape on it that you stick a knife in.
They're probably talking about either weed or crack cocaine, and it's
No, see, when I say kilos and grams, I'm talking about icing sugar or flour.
Really?
All this stuff. Where is it? Hang on a minute. All this stuff.
If we're cooking with grams over here, it's illegal.
Yes. If we're talking about keys, kilos, and grams, then it's illegal. Something.
Yeah, Seymour. How about this stuff? Eisenberg.
What's
Eisenberg.
Oh, send me over an 8-ball of that.
Eisenberg, that one's called, but it's Eisenberg. Hang on. This one's Eisenberg here. This one's Eisenberg.
Vape?
Yeah, and that's Eisenberg.
I don't smoke, man. Not even cigarettes.
Push you again, or stop coughing. One or the other.
Dad, I'll just choke.
Yeah, this stuff you can get in different colours, and also you can get it black, yellow, red, blue.
Yes, Melev's Reef had some, and he made it purple.
Yeah.
You what?
Melev's Reef had some, and he made it, and it had like little purple balls in it.
Yeah. Someone told me. I think it was Steve said he's tried that, and when he is it Steve or someone else told me that when you mix it up, it doesn't actually come out like the purple of coralline algae. It still stands out. So
it will. Now, how does coralline grow on it, and how do corals encrust on it? Is it good?
Yeah, it takes ages though.
SYT, give me a second. I've actually told him to send some pictures of the frags he's got so you can see them. So let's see if it's.
When I say ages, it took about, what, 2 months to start colouring up. That's ages to me.
Here is an Amazon link, maybe, for the stuff Paul's talking about. Oh.
Yeah.
You know if that.
Have you put a link in for the American one, Dave? Yeah.
Yes, Americanish.
Yeah, I'll put the UK one in. So.
Yeah, it just says oops.
So Dave's link is for American Amazon, is it?
Yeah, I don't know if it works.
So no, just keep saying 404. Oops.
Did you say you have flour flavored Fruit Loop? Oh, she's talking to the little one. That link work, anybody?
Yeah, I've just clicked on it. Worked.
Why can't I get it to work?
Don't know, because he shortened it. Mine don't work. Hey Dave, copy that link of mine. Can you not do the affiliate thing on that one of the UK one?
I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to set up a few affiliate links.
Do you know what you could do is setting a Amazon.co.uk one up. I say that like Ronnie and you were.
Because as many hits as I've gotten on my UFO light, if I just had a link there, I think it would have been good.
Mm.
Here's the link. Shop right now.
You see, when I did the affiliate, I changed my Amazon account, so I don't even have the same one no more.
Steve said, "Show us your bird, Haley." Last time he said that, I gave him a bird in the chat.
I'm glad you haven't got a cat, because I won't like him to say what that. Show me your thing.
I'm glad too. That'd make this whole thing really weird, wouldn't it?
Shit got weird real fast.
Yeah, I might stop dropping your hearts in the chat. They'll love you. It's not in public.
In fact, SYT, have I got you on Facebook? Has someone else got a stream going?
Is there another stream up? I don't know. Well, you only got 8 watching.
Yeah, Rico's got one.
Rico started one up.
Oh, does he? Is he talking about reefs or clothes?
I don't know. It just says quick live stream.
Oh, Dave.
What?
There's a gym.
Oh no, well, you know, he keeps putting up streams and my thing goes off and it says, "Come support the wife." And it's like, well, my girlfriend ain't here and I don't need any girls' clothes, so.
I'm just laughing because I feel the same way. And my wife is here behind me grinning and laughing too.
Yeah. I get it. And support your wife. And yeah, any of you guys got wives, my girlfriend has those clothes and let me tell you, they're nice clothes.
Oh, my
well
wife,
made.
not her thing. But that's cool.
No, they are well made because she explains everything to me in great detail. So, you know, if we're out shopping and somebody's got, maybe they got the wrong size leggings on, if you know what I mean, and they're almost see-through, those aren't LuLaRoe's. Those are the other brands.
Right.
And they feel nice.
Sorry. That's why I see. This is what he sent me here.
I tried to get her interested and she wasn't, but she said the brand is not for her. It's not her style.
That's all right.
I know.
That's right.
I don't feel anything. It's just not his.
Yeah.
That's the price for the coral, Paul?
Yeah, that's the price for the meteor shower. £5 to £25 depending on size. And then he's got all that down there, what he said.
That grows quick in my tank, the meteor shower. It's really encrusting out well. And it does well at the LFS too, because the whole frag rack is covered in it.
I just need something to clean the glass. I haven't found the solution yet to clean the glass. I got something and tried it, and it tried it at the side, and it's scratching it. So
A little filter pad and a mag float.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like a little filter pad tied to like a string for now, and just use that.
What's that?
I pull the pinky pad in half. So, you got the pink and the white part. I pull it in half, and I put one of them on the inside of the mag float. Sandwich it between, and it works great.
The mag float nano?
Yeah. Because my tank, even though it's glass, it does have the curved front. So I needed it.
So wait, hold on. The mag float nano, right?
Yeah. They sell one for acrylic, so it won't scratch the acrylic.
Get the one for acrylic, right? You said.
Yeah, if your tank's acrylic, yes.
Mag float nano acrylic.
Everybody likes that magic eraser. I bought one. I think I don't get it. It's very squeaky and doesn't seem to clean very well. You guys are sticking that in the tank, though?
Yeah, I used to use that on my acrylic tank.
Okay.
Works amazing.
Well, it doesn't do anything on the outside of the tank. But go ee.
Where's this one?
My son was downstairs and he texted me, "What the hell are you doing?" when I was cleaning the tank with it.
Right, SYT. I'm going to share my screen here.
DC likes it inside and outside. Okay. Maybe mine was defective or something.
Right, let's have a look. Right, so this is what he's got.
Ooh.
This is what he's selling.
Yes, please.
Mine. We do it like a LuLaRoe thing. Number 27's mine.
Well, this must be him here. Tiny little frags on it.
Hey, DC.
I got a 1-inch frag plug, fully covered, and down the sides of the plug, meteor shower for $15.99 at the LFS, or $14.99. So I went in and I bought the little cucumber, the little yellow cucumber, and I got a cleaner shrimp, and it should have been $50, $60. And the manager's like, "Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when we're even," because I brought him some Chato. I was like, "Well, let me know when you need more Chato. Good deal."
Yeah, I think yesterday to SC Reefer Chris. I think I was able to squeeze like a pound of Chato in like a nice container and ship it to him yesterday, because I think it would have been more expensive for him to find it locally. So if anybody needs Chato and is willing to like just send me a label and I'll ship it to you, I throw away about anywhere from a quarter to a third of a pound every 2 weeks, because that's what I pull out of my Chato reactor.
How many grams is that?
That
was a joke. It was all right if you laugh.
I was actually calculating it.
Oh, sorry. Forgot who I was talking to. We're all nerds in here.
150 grams.
Nerd alert.
Oh. Got to rename it like Jamaican Kush or something.
Yeah, my LFS said, "Hey, I think I was on a live stream talking to someone. I was at the LFS. She said, if you have any extra Chato, you can always bring it to us." I didn't know it was that valuable until a couple weeks ago. I saw a guy on Amazon here in the US. You get like 2 cups, 1 cup for $30 and 2 cups for $45. He's selling it on Amazon, and he's been selling. It's $50 a pound.
15 for a pint. at the LFS. You know, like the small wonton soup.
Yeah, he's selling
these food terms.
2 cups for $35, right? And the guy has 20 reviews. And from my experience selling on Amazon, you know, people only about 10% of the customers and less leave reviews. So let's imagine that. So this guy has done 200 transactions selling Cheeto for $33.
You sell yours for $79.
I mean, I give it away. I've never bought.
How'd you ship it?
Huh?
How'd you ship it? How did you ship it?
FedEx.
Put it in an envelope?
FedEx. I wrapped it up nice and shipped it FedEx. UPS. It'll take 2 days to get to him.
Okay, but you said wrapped it up nice. I want to know what you did. You put it in a bag, and then what?
No, I had an old coffee container, so I put it in the coffee bottle, like the Cafe Bustelo coffee bottle, tied it, taped it up, wrapped it up nice, put water in it, wrapped it up nice, and a blanket, put a lot of insulation, packing peanuts, and shipped it UPS. It'll get to him in 2 days, so he'll get it tomorrow.
Okay. I was wondering if those, I mean, not now in the winter, but normally just one of those padded envelopes would probably be plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some through the once. It was just wrapped in wet kitchen roll and stuck in a zip tie bag.
Yeah, I've seen people gotten those too. Yeah, and it still survived.
Well, Paul said he had his in the garden for a couple of weeks and it survived. Somebody. God, tell the story, Paul. I had some out in me garden.
I had in my fist. I had it hang on the back refugium, and I changed systems. So I had a sump, and I never had a refugium in my sump. So I just threw it in the garden, and I put that hang on the back in the garden. And I'm going to throw it away. And my mate said that he wants it, so I give it him, and he said he needs some Cheeto. So where I threw it, I went over and had a look. It must have been about 7 weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a magic garden, Paul.
Yeah, and then it was still green. Still green. He put it in his tank and it started blooming and started growing. But it's still got it in his system now from the same batch.
I got a name for your SPS out there. Called the Ice King Monty.
That's not a Monty though.
What is it? Oh, is it a bird's nest or something?
Yeah, it's an Istrix or something.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, your Callirpa has really started to take off.
Yeah, it does well. I gave Ed some too. I think he melted it though.
Yeah. Oh, I have very powerful lights under it. So it's it's doing well. Actually, the little refugium that shares us, it was actually choking out the Cheeto. So I just took most of the Cheeto out, and that's what I sent to SC Reefer. But I've always gotten Cheeto from other reefers, and to me, it's so easily accessible that it's just hard for me to understand that. The LFS sell it, and they sell it so much that they actually run out. So they want me to actually bring it to them when I have any.
Well, that's what happened today. I went in and I said, "Oh, you have Cheeto," just making a joke because I just gave him like a big bag of it on the weekend. And he goes, "We ran out of yours. We had to buy that from from the supplier." And I said, "Yeah, well, it looks like shit compared to the stuff I gave you." So he goes, "It does."
Oh yeah, I throw mine out. I didn't know anybody wanted it, so I throw mine out.
Well, it's all that new tank syndrome. People think they need it and they're not ready for it yet. And, they try and grow it and it dies out. Come back and get some more next month and try again.
And also sometimes the lights. It really depends. Like if it depends on the lights that the person has it under. Because if you have like a really powerful refugium light, and then someone sort of if someone has it on like a shop light, and then you put it under like a grow light, like what you have, it acts very differently. It's like anything photosynthetic. You have to sort of acclimate it to your light.
Right. So what I do with my system, I have a car, an 18 watt R38 bulb. I think it's blues and reds. That's what grows it in my refugium. When I harvest that, I throw it into the 55, and that's where the UFO is. The 55 is just spinning just to grow Chaeto, really, just in case somebody wants it. I keep wanting to take it down. But if I'm going to start getting store credit for it, I think I'm going to make a little Chaeto farm out of it.
Hey.
I spill a little bit of skim mate in there. I feed it every once in a while.
That's the nutrients you get. I see. Actually, that's not bad, especially with the UFO grow light.
Yeah, and it's not connected to my system, so I could take a pee in there if I wanted to. It's not going to hurt anything.
Let me see if I can find a picture, a photo. Yeah, and the stuff you get when you have a nice light growing it comes out with a nice color. The density is good. It's not,
and it doesn't just fall apart.
Yeah.
The stuff at the store in the cups now, I look horrible. Plus, mine's full of pods. That's a bonus.
I wanted to give just a little bit to. I just wanted to send like a little bit to SC Reefer, but it was so hard, like disconnecting it, like separating it from, because it's so intertwined.
Well, there's one guy in the store and bought some. He says, "Oh, I got the stuff I got earlier this week was really good. I even got some dragon's breath in it." I was like, "I know where that came from." Did that dragon's breath make it? Oh, how's the sponge doing? I want to bring Rico a piece of that sponge. Is it still alive?
Yeah, it's still alive. It hasn't. I don't think it's shown any growth yet, but yeah, it's still alive.
Yeah, they'll get shiny. They'll like wax over, and then they'll look better the next day.
Yeah, I think Cruz said it did very well for him for years, and it was a very popular seller and grew fast. But they had an issue in one of their systems, and it totally died out.
What are we talking about? Joey called me out. Yeah, I took care of Joey, and I took care of DC in my video. I took care of them. Ain't worried about either one of them. Call me out all you want.
All right, so I'm showing. This is what I mean. It's hard to see. It's really hard to see how much it is, but that's a 5-gallon bucket, and that's what I take out of the Chaeto reactor every 2 to 3 weeks.
Now remember, O's hands are very big. He's a big guy. O gives you a handshake. You feel like a little kid.
Yep. So yeah. So I get a nice little bit every couple of weeks.
Where did it go quiet?
Yeah.
Well, it went quiet, really quiet, didn't it?
Not much you can top when you see a big bucket of Chaeto. There's not much left to say.
Right, I've got you. Yeah, I've got you. Right, I've got you, Whitey.
See, maybe I should start shipping Chaeto then.
Wait, Joey Vera called out Dave and O in his challenge vid?
Yeah.
Oh man, I already filmed my challenge vid I was gonna put up. I didn't call out anybody but DC, but man. Kings of Souls, 10 to 20 worth of Chaeto.
I responded.
Oh, Kings of Souls said that's $10 to $20 worth of. That's just. So I do that twice a month out of the Chaeto reactor, and then I also have a little mini refugium that I get, another batch from, and that's what I sort of pulled out yesterday and sent to yeah. So I probably double like 4 times that per month. I take that out. If anybody wants it, like I said, just send me like a label, depending on where you are in the country. You could send me like a.
I'm trying to set up to sell it. So don't just go giving it away to everybody.
Kings of yeah, but if it's another reefer from here, I don't. Just pay for it because I throw it away.
Who else is going to buy it?
Sell it, sell it.
Nah, I'm not gonna sell it. Not gonna, if it's someone I don't know, maybe I'll think about it. But if someone on this live stream, like Kings of Saul, if he wants Cheeto, you just send me a label and I'll ship it to him.
Well, then that's fair enough. But won't your LFS buy it off you?
They will, but I'll give it to an. If I can't take it,
Well, use it for store credit, and then you can change your store credit for cargo.
I just
listen,
did.
I've gotten so much stuff from reefers, like on this stream, like Dave and other people just have coral and they give me a frag that I'm willing to pay it forward before I sell it, to the LFS.
You get man at a week. It's here for all. Oh, you've helped me out too. So as far as I thought I was still owed you. So
we even.
We good. Just I see O more than anybody, so it sounds like me and O are always giving each other stuff. But I get out to Brooklyn, I look them up.
Hey, I was just looking. I got a bunch of other junk. I just put up a sale on Manhattan Reefs where I'm just selling some reactors and stuff, some other stuff I have. I know someone wanted a reactor and wanted me to ship it, but I don't think I'm interested in shipping a reactor. Cheeto I'll ship, but I don't know. Oh, Kings of Soul says my Cheeto started dying, so I pulled it. His Algae Turf Scrutter just works better for me. Yeah, I think there's some stuff. The Cheeto needs iron and a couple other things that if you're like a stingy feeder and don't feed like diverse foods, I find that after a while, the Cheeto just dies essentially or stops performing as well. Also, another thing I think we downplay sometimes is I think the Cheeto needs to have a lot of contact time. So you need to have not necessarily like high turnover, but it needs to have, you can't have like a really low flow sump, and the Cheeto doesn't perform as well when you have like a system like that. But going forward, I'm going to be growing a lot more of this stuff because, like I said, I'm changing my sump. I'm going to go like full Triton. And I'm getting a bigger refugium, so I'm gonna go from like a 2.5 gallon refugium to like a 8 gallon refugium. So I'll be growing this stuff like crazy.
I might be changing to a refugium.
You will?
Might be.
Yeah, I'm getting a
It's a space in the bottom of yours for a refuge.
No.
No.
I'm swapping out Paul and I have the same tank. I'm swapping out the sump, and this company Synergy Reef is sending me like an acrylic sump. It's a Triton made sump with a big refugium. Yeah, so there's no space in the Red Sea Reefer. I like the Red Sea Reefer. The thing I don't like about the Red Sea Reefer is the filter socks area, and I wish the sump was a little bit more customizable. But with new tanks like those bigger Peninsula tanks, Red Sea has started including like a refugium where you can adjust the baffles and change the refugium size. So they're getting a little bit better with the newer tanks. But our tanks, yeah, no. Kind of sucks, really.
Feed times a day. I don't feed that much.
I feed pellets 1 time a day, and then during the night I feed frozen. So I make my own frozen food with like scallops, squid, shrimp. I blend up fish, seaweed. Like I blend a lot of stuff, clams, and the fish like it.
Have you tried those tiny ice cube trays I gave you?
No, next time, because it's a pain in the, because I just froze it in like big slabs,
Yeah,
And, oh yeah,
what is it, Reef? What's that?
just Ziploc bags. I just flatten Ziploc bags and freeze them, and it's a pain to kind of break a piece off and feed it. So I think
Reef Frenzy breaks pretty easy though.
yeah, but mine is thicker.
Maybe that's key then. Make it thinner.
I've just tagged SYT. You know that bloke that Michael calls the Oracle that knows the name of any coral? I've just tagged him. Yeah, I've just tagged the SYT so he can see him. I said, this is who he calls the Oracle, and he's put this picture up. I said, SYT, this is who Michael calls the Oracle. He put that picture up. Look. Do you know what I mean? But look at it, it moves. Look at his fingers moving.
I wondered what you was laughing at a minute ago.
You put the SYT, you started laughing at it.
Yeah. So Dave, I spent about $30 buying different types of seafood, and I got so one pack of like Reef Frenzy or like the frozen food that you get from like LRS or Rods that costs like $21. Yeah, $21. So I paid $30 worth of seafood, blended it, and I got four packages that are bigger, thicker than what they sell. So I think I got probably 5 times the food for a little bit of effort, and I got 4 or 5 times the food for a little bit of effort. But I don't think I'll do it again because it was a messy process. I mean, my wife said she's willing to do it for me because she thinks she can do it better.
You can do it neater.
Yeah, she definitely can. She said yeah.
You trashed her kitchen, bro. That's what happened.
Yeah, and then the place smelled like fish and all kind of stuff for like a couple days after. There was fish and squid and scallops and everywhere. I broke the blender. It wasn't pretty at all. It wasn't pretty. But the fish love it, man. The fish love it. The copper band went crazy for it. The feeding response from the fish was better than I imagined.
And if you run out of groceries, you can always just make bisque one night for dinner. Break off a piece. Put it up in some soup.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it was a good learning experience though. But next time, like you said, I'll get like egg crate or something, put it in trays. It'll be a lot easier. Anything to get it into smaller cubes will make the process a lot easier. Maybe I should start selling my own fish food, O's food.
Everyone seems to be doing that at the minute. Doing their own salt, their own branded salt, their own branded food.
I know. It's everywhere.
That's what I mean.
Even some, I forgot where it was. I was like an LFS owner was like making his own food. And, it's the way to make money these days. And I didn't add garlic or I put some Celcon in it, a little bit of Celcon, but I didn't have to put garlic or anything to get any kind of feeding response from the fish. It was just from the natural food. Yeah, Kings of Soul said it's time consuming to try to make your own food. Yes, it is, because I had to peel the shrimp, I had to shuck the clam and get the meat out, I had to cut up the scallops. But like I said, my wife said she has a better process and she could do it in a lot less time than I did. So, hey, how do you use your Celcon? I usually just put it on food, soak my food in it to like add some extra nutrition, but it's not something I use regularly. I just bought it then because I was making my own fish food to just put it in it. but it's not something I use regularly.
Presenting, Dave. Loving it, aren't they?
Is that the bubble tip, Dave?
Yeah, that's one of them. I've caught the two smaller clowns, moved them in here.
They're happy there, aren't they? Look at that.
I had the light off because I put the new fish in. I put that yellow cucumber thing back there. The light's not picking them up. They'll probably glow under the blues.
Are you putting miracle mud in
My
that?
afros.
Yeah, David, are you sprinkling miracle mud in there, did you say?
What's that?
Are you sprinkling miracle mud in that system?
I can't really hear you. My phone service sucks up here.
Just tell me when when you can hear me.
I'll show this for a minute and then I'll get back on the computer. A couple little frags laying over here. Little blue mushroom. Little mix of those. Little red mushroom. Or no, that's not a mushroom. That's I forget. It's like a jack-o'-lantern thing, but it's more gold. Boy, I need a gel filter. This looks really good, but the camera's killing it. Some dragon's breath in the back. But this is the light I made, though. Let's see. The Velcro's really good. Pull my whole tank over. It's dirty back here. There's Chato growing there.
Oh, yeah. Clever.
Let me get off the phone. The phone's crap. I should get the other phone, but it's downstairs.
That's for a long kid today. But I've still got it. No, I've not. I don't think Dave's got it. So clever, like. Paused. Oh.
Hey, there's my nano having its algae bloom. It looks worse on camera than it is. So I'm gonna do a water change today, and I'm gonna put the skimmer on the tank. Sideways. Let me do sideways. Yeah. So I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna scrub some of this algae today. We'll probably clean the filter socks. And there's the I think that's called the cyphus, right? That's mine. That's the only coral I have in the tank so far.
Cyphastria.
Okay, man, this is a Jamaican accent.
Yeah, there's also a T word, turbinera or something. Turbinera, I think is its other name it goes by.
Turbinera?
Turbinera, they're referred to as sometimes.
All right.
That's called a meteor shower.
One fish is hiding.
Yeah, I have 2 fish. The little fish was easy to catch because I picked up the anemone and him in one scoop. I just picked up the rock and the anemone and the fish came. He wasn't leaving his homie.
Yeah, look at this, Dave, right? Triton are proper effed up, right? Because, you know, if you need to get magnesium, calcium, strontium, and all that, they make you buy the bottles. They put them in cartons like that.
Yep.
Yeah? And there's nowhere to reseal them.
Right?
So if they have about
Close.
20 bottles, people have about 20 bottles. So they do it properly. How would you reseal these? You've got no choice. They don't even give the option of buying a plastic bottle first.
Yeah. With the close.
They don't. As far as I understand, they're not selling it in the plastic bottle anymore, right?
No, but look at this.
Somebody said they're fixing the bottle, fixing the carton.
This is
Yeah,
how are you supposed to seal them?
They should at least put the little screw cap bottle adapter thing on the carton.
I wasn't able to see the solutions anyway. Yeah. And by the way, the guy, when I was in the store 2 weeks ago, the guy said it'll be a week before stuff is in stock. And yeah,
wow.
It's been 2 weeks now, and nothing is in stock. That's why essentially I'm asking Dave back for some of the solutions. I mean, I hate giving it to him and kind of taking it back, but I'll need it.
Yep. I wasn't going to do it anyway. I mean, I was going to play with it a little bit in the nano, but I wasn't even going to do an ICP test or anything. But you need it back. I'll just give it to you. I put Miracle Mud here. Miracle Mud and water changes. I may not even do regular water changes. I just may recycle the water out of my other tank. It's going to be full of all the good stuff that I put in there.
Oh, you recycling water out of the macroalgae tank?
I'll take it out of the main display. The macroalgae tank water is nasty.
Oh, that's why the Chado's growing well?
Yeah, I keep it dirty.
Someone told me, I think it was Reef Dudes, who I think he did a review on another refugium light. He said it's basically a cheap, one of the reasons it's so loud is because it's a cheap fan. He basically replaced the fan for a few bucks and it quieted down a lot.
Mine's not loud.
Oh, yours not loud.
So I guess out of the cheap fans, I happen to get a good one in my light. That's all. They are cheap computer fans.
Maybe it just liked you better because it was loud for me.
Well, no, I haven't even used yours. Yours I took apart and I plugged it in a couple of times, but it's still in the bag you gave it to me in.
Oh. So whatever one you got, you probably got a better brand than I did.
No, I think I just got a better, I got lucky on the fan. Like they have a batch of cheap fans and some are noisier than others.
Gotcha. The quality control is lacking.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We do that with a lot of the NVRs that we install at work. You know, it's basically a computer that records cameras. Some of them are very loud and some of them aren't.
Yeah. BRS is out of all this Triton stuff, which sucks.
Really? Is it like nationwide? Everybody's out of it?
Yeah, well, there's only Unique Corals, Manhattan Aquariums, and Bulk Resupply. You can get it. Unique Corals, and the guy who owns Unique Corals and Manhattan Aquariums are the distributors of Triton in the US. They are the distributors of Triton in the US. So when they don't have, and then they provide it to BRS. So like I said, the only 3 places I know of that you can buy Triton is uniquecorals.com, Bulk Resupply, and Manhattan Aquariums. And if they're out, you can't get it. And I saw the guy 2 weeks ago, and he said, yeah, there was a problem with, well, that's what he said. It's probably PR speak. But he said there was an issue with the carton, and they have to redo it. But he promised me next week, and next week was last week. So it's been 2 weeks now, and I told him that's BS because a lot of people converted to Triton because
What do you do?
of the entire BRS system. I mean, look at me. If let's say I'd sold it to somebody and didn't give it to you, like I would have been asked out.
Yep. Exactly. That's screwed. That's screwed up to sell somebody on a system and then stop, not have it for everybody. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, it's quality control on their end, and I mean, I understand what the guy was telling me, but if I'm a consumer and I'm on Triton, I don't give a shit. I just know I can't get it, and I'm on the system, and I built my entire tank around the system. So you know what that's going to only happen is when they get it in stock, people are going to stock up, which is going to create like a backlog for a while now. Because when it comes back in stock, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy 2 or 3. Just to have them around in case something stupid happens again.
Somewhere there's a warehouse full of the ones in cartons that may or may not be leaking. They should at least be selling those at a discount or something, just to help you guys have something rather than nothing.
I know.
Because what are you going to do if you ran out? You would go 2-part, and then what about all those trace elements that are supposed to be growing huge refugium full of macroalgae?
Yeah, the thing about it is Triton system, you design your system around it. So it's not like it's something that's easy to change. Like you've designed no filter socks, big refugium. Like you've designed. Yeah, so like I said, man.
I am Triton.
Aquarium Specialty carries it now. Aquarium Specialty online, Aquarium Specialty. aquariumspecialty.com. They now carry Triton. Aquarium Specialty.
Getting them 10-litre tub, Seymour. Have you seen it? You see it?
Oh, Aquarium Specialty now carries it. Yep.
Who's the Triton rep? Let's get them on here and grill them.
Oh, they're out of stock. They're out of stock too. They're out of stock on the Core 7 and the other methods. So everyone's out of stock on everything.
Dave's Nanotanks has one 4-bottle set left.
Hey, wait. Oh, whoa. That's spoken for already, buddy.
The bidding starts at. No, I got you all.
Oh, come on. Yes. Yeah.
I didn't want to leave it at absolute fish because, something could have happened.
Yeah, man. Listen, Dave, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, those bottles are worth $52, but I'm pretty sure, I could probably get double the price for that right now.
Well, I'm giving them back because you need them, not because you're selling them. Right?
No, I'm not. No, I need it.
You're selling them. I want to cut.
Yeah. Oh, so Aquarium Specialty. Where is Aquarium Specialty? I had
somebody
had someone who messaged me who said, "Hey, man, I know you're doing Triton and I'm running out. Like, can I just get some?" And the guy's in Brooklyn, so I think I might help a fellow. It's not someone I know well, but I might.
Can I have a cup of tea? I need a cup of tea.
Well, you're supposed to use them all at balance. So the guy's like, "Can you just get me enough to like last through the month or whatever?" So
Scott has an extra bottle of one of them. Scott that comes on here. Scott the Penguin.
Oh, Aquarium Specialties in South Carolina. Interesting. Yeah, Manhattan Aquariums is the only place on the East Coast you can actually get.
Same stuff, Bill. Exactly the same stuff, unbranded.
What? Which one? Aquaforest?
Yeah, no. I mean, we're talking about that stuff we was looking at before, the glue for frag plugs.
Oh yeah.
It's pathetic paying a price because it's got Aquaforest on it. It's the same stuff. It's most probably made in the same place. You stick a label on it, you double your price. Don't do it.
Branding.
Yeah.
Branding.
It's only 3:45 and I'm getting sleepy over here.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Same feeling. I actually just put on some coffee.
That's because the temperature difference is knocking you out.
It's like springtime today compared to what it's been.
I went to IKEA today. I was wearing like my spring jacket. It was.
I ran out in a hoodie. And I walked into Absolute Fish and I had to shed it right away because it's always like 80 degrees in there and
Oh yeah,
high humidity.
they do keep that store warm on the warm side.
Yes. It's probably, 79 degrees with 100% humidity.
It's probably easier to heat the entire store than rather have all these heaters in the systems, right? Running.
Probably. You see when the power out happens, they get the generator truck there within the hour.
ICP testing, Paul. Maybe you could help out with that one. Is sodium the same as salinity?
Sodium.
Yeah, which ICP? He said ICP testing. Is sodium the same as salinity? I'm not aware that with
chloride is your salinity.
okay.
Sodium will have an effect in it.
There's at least
does the Triton test? Does it test salinity?
No.
All right.
Well, out of most of your major elements, I think the top 3 are some kind of sodium. So. It is salt water, by the way.
But it's sodium ICP.
Whose kid are you having a party? Is it yours, or is it Haley's?
No, that's my son on his Xbox.
Oh, that explains it. Xbox will do that to you.
Yeah, he plays everyone all over the world and that. He loves it.
You have to get him to go play with Mad Dog and kick his butt. When he comes on the stream, we'll say, "You got schooled by a 12-year-old." How does he play with them fingernails?
I was thinking the same thing.
Must be a lot of thumbing.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make myself a cup of coffee.
Oh, we're all going to take a coffee break?
Yeah. We have to do it one at a time so I don't go quiet.
Yeah, mine's downstairs.
Go on, Dave, you go first.
I'm not holding my laptop downstairs,
Yes.
I'm practicing. I'm going to come over there and blend right in. Why be different, right? When in Rome. Just haven't picked up the actual accents yet, like the differences.
What one can you understand the best?
I pretty much can grasp them all. I just don't know. Like, I can't listen to somebody and know where they're from in England yet. I'm not that good.
Where am I from, Dave? You mug.
Like, okay, you got the most famous Cockney in the world would probably be Michael Caine, and I understand everything he says.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
I know you.
And I think somebody that comes on here is very Cockney as well. Sounds to me like Michael Caine. I don't mean to insult anybody either. I don't know what an insult is.
He's a proper Cockney boy.
Yeah, no, that's a compliment. That is.
Okay, I think is it Reef guy? Is the younger guy?
Hey,
It was Reef.
Yeah. No, he's a Cockney, isn't he?
I think
Sounds-
so. Wait,
sounds-
Woody, you're close to West Ham. You're the West Ham person, right?
I'm very close to West Ham. Yeah,
All right. Okay.
you're about a mile away from me.
All right. Good. All right.
'Cause
I'm
it
sorry,
has-
man. I know the UK by the location of where the Premier League and the Championship teams are. So when I ask about the team, it's not like I know you support the team. It's just that my map of the UK is based entirely on where the teams are. So that's how I know where you are.
He's testing. Lunchtime, California. Was there something like a mudslide or something like that in California?
Yeah, because they had the fires and all the trees are burned. You know, the trees are on the hillside and stuff. The trees are what keep the soil kind of anchored. So now that the trees are burnt, when you have any rainfall, there's nothing holding the soil together, so they're mudslides now.
And some of those houses are on those cliffs.
That's the real expensive areas.
Right.
He said, "I hear a New Yorker." Which one? I'm a Jamaican New Yorker. I think Dave is a adopted New Yorker.
North Jersey, same thing.
Oh, when Sabella comes on, you hear like the Italian deep Brooklyn.
Oh, Sabella?
Yeah.
Sabella's all right. He's paisan.
Yeah, a breeze. Yep, that's a New Yorker. Been here for 20 years. I think I'm officially American now. Like I moved here when I was 14, so I've spent more time in Brooklyn than actually in Jamaica. So I'm more American than Jamaican now.
It could be an honorary monk.
Nah, but yeah. I'm 100% Scouse though.
Scouse, is that how you say it? I see you saying it to P-Babe all the time. Typing it. Scouse.
My wife today was listening when I was listening to P-Babe's stream. She said, "What the hell is she saying?" She said, "I said that's a Scouse accent." She said, "Liverpool." She said, "Why doesn't Gerard sound like that?" I said, "He is refined over years, but
he does sound like that."
Paul McCartney don't sound like that.
No, because Gerard's been like, listen. You ever hear like what's the little kid that's from Merseyside? Trent Alexander-Arnold, or when any one of the young Scouts players are talking, I don't understand what they're saying. Like Paul, I remember sending you a link one time and say, "Can you translate what this kid is saying once?" Because I don't know what they're saying. And what? I don't know what they're saying.
Even I can't translate Scouts. Woody can't translate Scouts either. He's a shandy drinker.
Well, Woody's accent is clean and.
Yeah, but he's a shandy drinker. You only drink shandy down there.
I don't drink anything.
I love shandy. Who doesn't like shandy? Shandy's in the Caribbean. It's a Caribbean thing, man. I love shandy.
Yeah, but shandy, up here we drink beer. Right, we're beer drinkers. We can drink a proper beer. You go down south, they've got can I splash of lemonade? Can I splash of lime?
We get drunk on wine gums.
We call them southern shandy drinkers.
I love some shandy.
Southern softies.
They know that, yeah.
Don't let them disrespect you. I love shandy. I love in the Caribbean. We love a shandy, man.
Hang on, there's something wrong with you. You're a shandy Scouser. Come on. You yourself a bigger head every time you speak.
What is a shandy Scouser?
You.
Like I said,
a shandy drinking Scouser.
Hey, a shandy drinking Brooklyn Jamaican Scouser. I mix reefer in there somewhere too, and you got,
Yeah.
Or Red Stripe beer and the Blue Mountain coffee. I wasn't when I was in Jamaica.
That's a Man United drink, you know that, don't you?
What?
That's a Man United drink.
Red Stripe. When I was growing up in Jamaica, and even when I had Red Stripe, I wasn't a beer. I've only become like a beer drinker the last couple of years. Before that, when I'd go out, I'd just order like, give me a Bud Light or something. And then when I discovered good tasting beer, I realized that Bud Light tastes like shit.
That's it. The furthest down south you go, that's when it starts going light. You hit London, it goes to Shandy, and then you go to Devon. Well, it's not. Is it Devon that down? But what Portsmouth and all that, and they drink water.
And when you get to Southampton, what do they drink? When you get to the South Coast, what do they drink?
What water? Like Scotland's above us. They drink whiskey. Come on, you can tell how it changes coming down. even we can't drink the whiskey. Come on. Whiskey's strong stuff. Horrible. I'm making a cup of coffee.
Tastes horrible.
Red Stripe beer and the Blue Mountain coffee. Blue Mountain. We have Blue Mountain over here, though. Where would it?
Yeah, it's a Jamaican
Yeah, I
brand.
think, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just cheap coffee. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's Jamaican. Well, the good coffee. Well, it's grown on a certain height on this mountain in Jamaica, Blue Mountain Coffee.
Is the mountain called Blue?
It's called Blue Mountain. So the coffee is called Blue Mountain Coffee. I mean, there's no Red Mountain as far as I know.
There is a Red Mountain. We have a Red Mountain coffee.
Well, is it from Liverpool?
No, not. Most probably nipped it from Jamaica, aren't they?
A breeze cutting test. Yes, thank you. Beautiful island. Been there twice. Yes, sir.
Red Mountain coffee. We do. There is Red Mountain. That's only £1. Cheap coffee. Not like cheap coffee. I like coffee. Anyway, let's talk reefing. We're on our subject again. You talked about scousers again.
All right, yeah. So I am just waiting for my stuff to arrive to sort of revamp my tank. So
has Nick sent your stuff to you?
Nope.
He's not the quickest of guys, but he does his job eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Nick a not so nice message later.
He's busy at the minute. I know that he's
I can understand.
A meeting today.
Hey, I lost the little Paul, can you if you have a sec, if you're not doing anything now, can you show you have carbon in your Ultra Reef reactor right now?
Oh.
No?
No.
What do you have in your Ultra Reef reactor now?
A minute, just miracle.
All right, can I see it? Because I had an issue where some carbon escaped. I think I lost the little rubber band that keeps the top plate.
Have you got an Ultra Reef reactor?
I have an Ultra Reef reactor, yeah.
Which rubber band? The plate to the top.
Wait, you broke up.
Yeah, Paul, you're breaking up, mate.
I'm
Yeah.
outside, that's why.
It's understandable. It's Manchester.
Wait. What, to the top on? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, there's a top plate and a bottom plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my top plate, I think I lost the little rubber band that keeps the top plate on.
So mine's not the rubber band. I've got the newer one. Mine's just the clip. You can actually use an RO clip. No.
Wait, what? RO clip?
Yeah, do you know the clips that you get on RO units?
Oh yeah.
Ah, see.
So I can just use one of those.
That's what's on mine.
Oh fuck.
How's that for you?
Oh, because you know what? Right now, I just tied a piece of string to keep it down because the plate escaped and I spilled like carbon all over my sump. But
It won't do any harm.
Yeah, it won't do any harm. I know it won't do any harm, but all right. Because I listen, I like it, and especially this new sump I'm gonna do. I really like. It's gonna be a perfect fit, and I do like it. I really do like it. That's the only annoying thing is the little thing at the top.
Well, like I said, the little groove. There's a little groove in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the RO clips in that perfectly.
All right. I don't know if I have any, but I can absolutely find some.
Yeah,
I can find some.
You can get one of them. Anyway, in fact, I'll even sell them on Amazon for about £1 with the connectors. They'll be about $1 or something on Amazon UK.
Yeah,
Amazon.com.
I'll probably go to my LFS and just ask them if they have any. I had a bunch of them. I probably just have to look around in some old, like where I store some of my, reefing stuff.
Yeah, let me get my phone. I'll show you.
But I like it. I like that even when you connect it to a pump, you don't have to turn the pump off. You just disconnect it. Listen, it's the cleanest maintenance reactor I've had, because you disconnect the top, you just twist, it stays there, the water drains itself, you take it to the tub or wherever, I shake out the media, get the sponge out, clean it, replace it, run water, because I use ROX carbon, so it's almost dust free. Run some water on it to like clean the little bit of dust, put it back, and I'm back in business.
That was me. Just bear with me. I'm just connecting this. Give me a sec, Timo. Oh.
What kind of tank you have there, Woody?
Custom built 2 foot cube, shallow.
Ah.
Right, Seymour.
Yep, I'm seeing.
Here we go. Hang on. I'm there. Now I'm turn around. There we go. There you go. Look.
Ah, shucks.
Just a little RO clip on it.
Yeah.
Clip straight on top. Little RO clip there. Turn it around. There you go. Look.
Yep.
That's it.
Let me see the miracle mud in it. Oh, you got the miracle mud at the bottom.
Miracle mud. Yep. Miracle mud at the bottom. The thing is, I can get my sponge. I can put my sponge right down, and then I can put my carbon at the top of that. And I've got another sponge at the back here. I've got another sponge here. So I'll get this sponge. Put that. I made that one. Just cut it out. Put that one on top, and I can put my GF4 on the top of that. So I can have carbon, GF4, and miracle mud all in the same reactor.
Do you put the carbon in a bag or?
Ooh.
So
Yeah,
how do you?
sometimes I'll put the carbon. Go on.
How do you clean the different medias when you have 3 levels of media?
If I put the carbon in, I'll put the carbon in at the bottom, and I'll just raise the sponge up. Do you know what I mean? Or I'll put filter floss down, and I'll put the filter floss so I can grip the filter floss and lift the filter floss up all in one.
Listen, man.
Like you know, you got filter floss here.
Yeah.
I do that just to stop all the particles coming out. But look, it's not even dirty. That's been in weeks, so you can tell the miracle mud's not flowing out of it. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I do that. But yeah, I'll cup it so I can just pull the full thing out in a wanna. Clever little thing, you see. And that's not been emptied in weeks. Look at that. Let's have a look at this. Look at that.
That's an Ultra Reef skimmer?
No. This is an H something aqua. C aqua, I think it is.
Is that an A and an H?
HC, just HC.
Oh. Is that a UV sterilizer you have in the back there?
Yeah.
All right.
That's where I put the arrow. Look, this is the tube of the dosing. Up the top. Drops.
So that goes over the top. Let me see over the top. How do you clip it to the ceiling?
I've got it here. I'll put it around the back. Yeah. And I put it to the top, so it goes across the top, and then goes straight down to where it's straight down to the return pump.
So how do you clip it to the ceiling of the tank?
These little clips.
Oh, and these are so those are like just glue.
Stick on, like stick backs. But you can unclip them. So I can unclip it. Hang on. Unclip it. Pull it down. Take the tube out. The tube actually clips underneath them and all. So even they still won't come out. And then you can just clip them up.
Mother scunter.
I've got me plankton. So dose plankton.
Where's the dosing pump?
It's just gravity fed in it. It strips in.
Oh, the dosing pump is in the other cabinet.
Yeah.
And you wrote everything.
Everything's in here.
Okay. All right. All right. Yours is a lot neater than mine is.
Hey, joking. Look at the state of that. Didn't show you that, did I? Look at the state of it.
Oh.
I was just hiding it, you see. Look, I was going, oh. Look at the state of that.
Oh, yeah. All right. We're on the same boat.
Coral Ignite. It's Monster 460. What else have I got in here?
Yeah, so I gave all my filter socks to Reef Keeper. I had the filter cups. I sent them because I'm not going to use them anymore, and I swapped the sump. So I sent them to him. He wanted them, so
Filter socks, clean. That's it. I just change. I've got a spare random flow generator here.
Oh wow! Is that the one for the Nano?
No, that's the big one. That's for this one. But I've got two in there now, haven't I?
Is that the 1/2 inch or 3/4?
I think they're the 3/4, 2 3/4. Very dirty, this tank.
All right, you just gave me some ideas. I will be changing the sump though. I'm going with a Tunzi skimmer. I'm going to use a new Neptune return pump.
Ping.
Yeah, and I'm definitely going to be changing jobs soon, and I'm just gonna, take a lot of the crap off my tank. So should be. My wife is probably going to be doing a lot of the day-to-day maintenance with the tank, so I got to simplify it a lot for her.
Yeah, that's the what do you call it? The block, the bio block. What's it called? Brightwell, the Brightwell block, bio block. In there is full of bioworm, so the back's full of bioworm. So I've got loads of thing in here. Media for bacteria. Let's turn my lights on. Make it look nice. Let's have a look at it. Eco Smart. I've just opened that skimmer and it smells of dog shit.
Well, you haven't cleaned it for weeks, you said.
I haven't.
Yeah. You don't worry the performance goes down if you don't clean it that long?
Nah, to me, it does better. The dirtier it goes better. As soon as it gets to a certain amount, I'll take it outside, just get the hose pipe on it and stick it straight back on.
Oh.
Let's try and get my hangouts back on. There we go.
That's a nice. I'm always.
How's that looking?
Yeah, I'm always jealous of your
That Monty.
Of your Montipora, man. That color.
I love the shape of it. You know what?
Yeah, I do. I see your Akens and stuff. Oh, Billy Pipes. I met up with Billy Pipes last week, and Billy gave me a bunch of Akens that I'm gonna be. Oh, did you see mine? Did you see a color of mine? Did you see a picture?
That's the only Akens I've got left.
Yeah. What is that coral you just showed? What is that coral you just showed?
That.
Yeah.
That.
Blasto.
That's Blasto.
Did you see my Blasto?
Look at the ones at the back. I've got gold ones at the back.
Blasto?
See him?
Yeah.
Yeah, gold Blastos at the back there.
Look at my Blasto. A friend gave this to me. Look at my Blasto. And this is not taken under any special light. Look at that Blasto. You see that?
Yeah. That's the same as them. It just depends what light it's under. Like, this is white light now. If I put them under blue light, they'll turn that colour. They'll shine like that.
Yeah, well, that's not any special blue light. That's just No, I know the
That's
one.
definitely look at the coral behind. Look at the tank behind. It's all blue. That's
I have
filtered.
two right next to each other in the same tank that are two different colors. So
Yeah, they're two different colors. That the one you have, I want it, but this
Yeah.
is a different color.
Yeah. Let's put that on. Yeah. That's
That's
blood
nice.
red, isn't it? It looks like blood red.
I wanted that one. I thought I was getting that one because that's the one I want. And I have that ras that just swam by.
Yeah. I like these. You see, you got your candy cane here. But look, they've got stripes on.
Yeah.
Usually they're just like bright yellow, aren't they? But they've got stripes, so I like them. If anyone else has got any with stripes like that, give me a shout. Because I've never seen any other ones with stripes on. Then we got the John D. Electrostrayer. Is that what they call that? Is that the milkshake acro or something?
That's nice.
Yeah, look at this. Ooh.
My SPS, man, they're not doing so well, man. I don't know what it is. Even some corals I've had for a while are not doing well. So I don't know.
Look at that SPS. That's just taken over the rock. Macro.
blast those on my video.
You took. Oh, I was gonna ask you if you took out all the red Monty, but I see it back there.
Oh, yeah, there's some there, some over there, some there. There's more somewhere. There's even coral behind it.
You took a lot of it out, though.
Yeah, I give away a full colony of it, the big colony. I just wanted it out of my tank. Someone was here. I said, here, take that. Give it him. Oh, look at that. Blue. Nice blue one there. That one there. I love that. You can't really see it in the camera. Looks like a turquoise acro there. Beautiful. I've got like 4 acros growing on that rock. That's not good.
That's the one with the polyps flowing? Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
See, I've got acro everywhere. Look, frags of it. Look, do you know little frags everywhere? Oh.
What's up, Chris?
He won't talk, look, he's too shy.
I like that one that has all the polyps out.
Which one?
That one, that little one there.
That one.
You said it was your big one.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one with the polyps out. I do like that one. The one right to the front there.
Is it a Millie?
That one.
Your big one that you had in the middle before. Is that it?
Which one we're on about?
Do you know before you...
It looked like it was
like a tree.
You know before you...
It was lower in the tank.
Every time I go to speak, she's just shouting at me.
Birds yelling at you.
Do you know before you shut your tank down, you had one in the middle?
Oh, the big one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that. Where I fragged its pieces because it started to strip, didn't it? But that piece there, that at the back over there. Yeah, that's the big bushy one that was in the middle. The mill is this one.
All right, that's
What's
not
that big bushy one called then?
That's the millie there.
That's lovely, that is.
Yeah, that's nice.
I do like a Millie. Beautiful coral.
Ailey likes the millies with a W, don't you?
I've actually got a gorgonian that looks like that.
What's that other one called then?
What? That one?
No, your big bushy one.
I call it Dave.
Big Dave.
Big Dave.
All right, guys. You got Pac-Man here. This is Pac-Man. Little Prags Pac-Man. There's some zoos that just appeared from nowhere. There. What are them called?
Purple.
I don't know what they're called. Oh, there's some more acro there. Look.
Hearts or something. You got to come up with something cool.
Norwich Forest.
Yeah. There's some ones here and all that are like rainbowy. I don't know where they've come from. Rainbowy ones under there.
Rainbowy ones.
Yeah.
It's all in the name.
There's some down there. Loads of ones down there.
Where's the Paul's Bushy Acro?
Well, these ones are worldwide. These are worldwide coral twizzlers. Them ones on that thread plug there.
You guys have worldwide corals over there in the UK?
It's the world.
No.
We're still in the same world.
Over there is. Not over here.
Their stuff is expensive, man. I've seen the same stuff they sell. I'm all for free enterprise. Like, I would never tell someone what to sell their corals for, but I've seen the same stuff they sell. If you want a coral that worldwide have, you just have to be patient and look, because you could probably get it from somewhere else cheaper. You just might have a different name.
Yeah.
Got that bird.
Probably tonight for some reason.
Kings of Salt say, anytime you name something rainbow, the value of the coral doubles, right? I got a rainbow red Montipora. You interested?
I got some rainbow pallies.
You do?
Mostly gold.
Excuse me. Wow. Why am I so tired?
Well,
I'm drinking coffee. I'm falling asleep drinking the damn coffee. This happens to me every night.
Duncan's.
I went over by Rico's and they were just playing videos.
Really?
He's been doing that since he started.
Oh, yeah? Playing nanotank videos? Well, why? You don't get the views. 10 people watched it already. They're not going to come to your channel and click on it. Bad enough when the
I thought he was off. It's finished.
He might be a minute ago. So they were playing nano challenge videos.
That's the one that everyone wants out of my tank. That one there.
Who's got the hiccups?
Not me. But there you go. Colourful enough, though, isn't it? I like it.
Oh, you say Rico was doing a live stream, a quick stream for an hour.
Yep, that's how it happens.
Yeah, that's what DC Reefer did a stream yesterday. He said quick stream, and he was on for like what 5 hours.
Yeah, the last
I called him Rico Light.
The Rico Light.
Well, I called him Rico Light after 2 hours. And then when I came back, it was at 5.5 hours. I called him Rico Media.
I used to have some. I'm just reading the chat again. I used to have some rainbow air cans, but it was called true rainbow air cans. So you got your standard rainbows, which are multicolored, but these had full circles of a different color every circle it had around it. I think there was about 6 heads, and someone offered me £300 for 6 heads of it, and I turned it down.
Why?
Because I wanted them. If I would have sold them, I would have been gutted that they got rid of them. I got rid of them eventually.
How much did you sell them for?
I sold that rock of air cans for £800.
Who bought it?
It was an Asian guy.
Like a store?
No, no, just a reefer.
I would never buy colonies.
Well, it wasn't a colony
I would
because
never buy.
it wasn't colonies because it was a rock full of air cans, but it
Yeah,
had like
I know, but
20 different colours of air cans on there. Mini well, not mini. Oh yeah, they are. I would call some of them mini colonies, but some of them was gold, some of them was true rainbows. So there was expensive ones. If he would have sold them separately, he could have doubled his money.
yeah,
Paul,
Yeah,
where did you come from? You weren't London, was it?
No, he was from Manchester.
Oh, right.
Oh, really? Wow.
That's the Gorgonian I'm talking about.
Woody, why did you ask if he was from London?
Oh, I've got a friend who's coral crazy. He spends thousands on corals and he'll drive all over the country to get something he wants.
Oh.
Is he an Asian guy by any chance?
Yeah.
Seriously, there used to be a bloke used to come to Cockfield's farm, like before it shut down near me, from London, an Asian guy, and he used to buy all the top end corals from there.
Yeah, it's probably my mate Kate. He's crazy. He's got gem tang in his tank, 2 black tangs. He's got every top end wrasse. He's absolutely mental.
And there you go. SYT has got what he wanted. He's got some jingle bells on the way. There you go.
Some people, I used to be like that with I used to be like that with the equipment too. I'm like, let me just throw all the junk I can.
Yeah.
Anyone else want any corals?
Yeah, I do.
Oh no, he's had to pay for him. He just couldn't find any. But I know people that have any coral you want in a way. I could tell you who's got it.
This guy once came to look at my tank and he said, "Oh my gosh, that's the WWDC some." He said those, and I was like, "Man, I don't know, man. They were just like purple zoas, and I liked them. I don't know they were anything. I couldn't tell you the names of anything."
Jesus, what King of Soul said there. He bought a colony of rainbow air cans for $300, and his puffer killed them within a week. I know Mark, like the one that SYT's just bought a coral off. I know that he bought a Zoa. I think he paid £150 for it for one head. He put it into his tank on a frag rack, and a fish knocked it off, and he lost it in the tank. See, I would have been gutted. Whose tank's that down there?
Oh, yeah.
Is that yours?
I was trying to show you guys where we're going, you know.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube here, so I can't even see on the who it is. Hang on, let me click on it. Dave's no. Yeah. Right, hang on, Dave. Let me. Are you presenting anyway? Present to everyone. There you go. You know you present now. We can see it. Whoa! What's that? What's? Hang on, Dave. Go back a little bit. What was that on the left? That yellow fluffy one then?
Just a stylo.
What, the top left?
Yeah, there. That bushy one there.
Right.
Just a sec. Yeah, that there. What's that?
That's the Gorgonian. That's a Julian's Golden Gorgonian.
That's beautiful.
That's what is it? Not style. Pasillipora.
What's that one there? Right in front of you.
Middle.
Yeah.
That letter from Rico.
So I've got something similar to that. I didn't know what it was.
The one that just started growing. That's some little acro. I don't know. It just really is. I bought it. Look at the polyp extension on it too.
Might be a fuzzy acro.
Yeah, bushy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna name him Dave too.
Tell you what, you've got some nice polyp extension there, Dave. That's a nice tank.
So it's all working well. Cool.
What's that?
That's the stuff.
Oh, see
Meteor
that?
showers.
Yeah.
A rainbow Monty, but the light's hitting it funny, so you can't see it. It's a stylo and a Pasillipora. Growing in harmony.
Yeah.
Purple bird's nest. Oh, that's what O gave me right there. Let me pause it. Oh. O gave me that. It's not a digitata, it's a
Very tired, is it? Which one? The torso.
little stylo there. And then oh, it's not a digi. What is it? What do they call them?
What?
Reef when I was gone?
Which one? The one on the right hand side? The pink
The
one?
one on the right, the real pink one.
It's a torso.
I'm here.
That's Monteport's torso.
It's a Tosa, that's what it is. That's from O. Look how big it got, O.
Nice.
See, that over here would be worth about 40 or 50 pounds, that piece.
Growing off the base and everything. It's got the little, this little whatever here.
An expensive
Really
monster,
growing.
that's to grow.
Yeah, O gave me a little piece. I went over, he gave me that bubble coral, and I think he gave me this too.
Dad, can I get a piece of cinnamon bun
Yes.
until mommy comes back?
Fire digi.
Is it,
New growth on it. Oh, sorry, O.
does it have like a nice deep yellow base to it?
Does what have a base to it?
Your forest fire, is it deep yellow underneath the skin?
I'm not sure. Let's see. How much of this anemone is there?
Because a lot of like the forest fire, it's got to have like a nice deep green under its skin. If it's not, it's
That one, well, it's got all the tips are growing, so it's a little off.
Anybody running ATOs on their nanos? Like what ATO?
nah.
Auto top off.
Yeah.
See, to me,
When I
that
bought
doesn't look like a forest fire. To me, that just looks like a digi because I can't see any yellow underneath it or green.
Huh. It changes color from time to time. I'm constantly moving it too. That's why the branches don't know which way to grow.
The bullets go in. It's got to have a green. It's got to have green skin. It's not got a green skin. It's just a digi. Yeah, a red or orange digi.
Auto top off refill. Equal float.
Look at that proper Zoa garden.
Yeah, just a bunch.
Smart ATO micro. No.
Hunter gone mad.
All right. I think I'm gonna the Auto Aqua Titanium.
Worm and as a mag, I've body. It'll be a detritus worm, PB. Yeah, you get detritus worms which are white and clear. PB's got a worm in his system. It's a long, clear worm, right? If you put detritus worm,
It looks like a spionid.
Say again.
It looks like a spionid. She's zoomed in a lot. You know the little spionids that build tubes underneath your corals and in the sand.
Mm.
It's trying to grab a little bit of sand already from underneath tube shell.
As long as they're not casting.
PB's got coral gravel, hasn't she? She's got gravel, not sand.
Right.
It really looks like a spionid to me.
Where is it? I should show a picture.
Oh.
Yeah, she's put a link to the video in.
Which guy?
It's got like two little tentacles that come out.
You talk about the bubble coral, Dave? Yeah. No, it looks better. Looks better in your tank than it did in mine.
He's happy.
No, there won't be no tubes on it, PB. It makes its tubes out of sand.
Trying to find a cheap auto top off.
Build your own. You can buy the pumps off eBay for nothing.
I have enough pumps. The pump is not the problem.
No, I mean the top off bit. You know, the leveling thing, whatever you call it, the trigger. You can buy them on the run.
Should she be worried? If it's a spionid worm, no, I won't be worried.
Aquahub has a auto top-off kit premium. You get 2 float switches, 1 relay, package of crimp caps, molder holder 9-inch, do-it-yourself slosh and snail guard, large project box, 12-volt inflow tubing adapters, assembly instructions, because I'm not a handy person. Drill a hole, 1/4-inch drill bit or hobby knife.
Yeah, that's it. That's a detritus worm, Ailey. Just tell us to type detritus worm in Google, and she'll see the picture straight away.
Yeah, they come up as spionids.
Yeah. Let me.
They don't air out.
No, they're good. They're clean as shit. It's good.
Yeah, eat the poop. Eat the poop. Oat that eats shit, in my book, is good.
They're called aquarium planaria. The planaria, detritus worm.
That's the one I have. Oh, how is it? How is it, Steve?
Right, where's my YouTube gone?
Still here?
Oh, YouTube.
I know you.
PB in the house. Anytime PB is around, Paul is quiet, you know?
Oh no, I was searching that worm. You know what she was talking about.
He's always talking crap about Scousers, and whenever I say I'm gonna set PB on him, he's quiet immediately.
Yeah. You've got to be careful with PB.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she scares me.
What were you saying about Scousers?
All of them are crap except PB. There we go. PB's nice.
Oh, she's one of the nice ones, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about that. But all right.
What was I going to say? Might have looked myself for an auto top up. Do you know for when I'm away? When I go away?
Yeah, I went to IKEA today. I got a 5-gallon container, so I wanted to add a auto top off because I don't want to refill it every day.
Do you mind? I'm not really bothered about filling that one up, but it's when I go away, I could do with no one filling it up, just doing it myself. You know what I mean?
He said, "Wow, a man just said I'm nice." Oh my!
Yeah, we like PB. I don't like Seymour. He's a scout. I'm only joking.
Critters the best. That's what separates reef tanks from freshwater tanks is all the little microfauna critters, hitchhiker.
Yeah.
And the fact that everything is our tank, except for the sand and the rock. Most reef tanks, everything in the tank is alive. People always say, "Hey, is that growing? Is that a decoration?" No, that's alive.
No.
PB is a YouTube police. Super Yellow's just put.
She don't fuck about. Someone pisses about, bang. They're gone.
Jack shit get banged.
SYT. SYT. He's in. Where is SYT?
He's there.
Worcestershire.
What?
Yeah.
Worcestershire?
I love Americans can't say it.
Wait, what is it? I don't know what Haley just said. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Have you ever heard of Worcestershire sauce?
You still can't say it. I can never pronounce that word. Worcestershire.
I'm glad I don't like it, so I never have to say it.
You guys are.
You don't like it? You should have it on cheese on toast, Dave.
What?
Cheese on
It's
toast.
banging.
Wait.
Okay. It's
Cheese?
banging.
Yeah.
Cheese on toast with
What
Worcester.
she said.
With
I thought it was going to
Worcester.
be a new word.
Yeah, cheese on toast with Worcester sauce on.
Worcester, huh? Wait, what did you say?
Just to confuse it.
Worcester sauce.
What? Worcester sauce? Oh, you guys don't say the whole word. You cheat. I'm here trying to say the whole thing. And you say Worcester. Ah, melon.
Leave off the Shire.
Oh, I see now. Because I'm like,
You take away the Shire and give it to Ailey.
huh?
Worcester sauce.
Ah, you see, for years I could never understand, like, what the heck? How did they get it? Now I see. I'm here trying to say the whole thing, but then you say it so fast and so slick. It's like I'm missing it.
Worcester.
Yeah, I'm like, how is it coming out so clean with no struggling? And
It's nice if you put it in a bit. Put a little bit in your shepherd's pie as well.
Oh, I do. I put it in my shepherd's pie.
yo, what? What is a shepherd's pie? Man, listen, you guys are talking another language.
Ailey, is it shepherd's or cottage?
Mm.
Oh, yes,
One's lamb.
One's
Wait,
lamb, one's beef.
Yeah, shepherd's pie is lamb, isn't it?
Yeah, shepherd's pie is lamb. Cottage pie is beef. What when you have
Shepherd's
pie, you have shepherd's pie and you have veg in it. And if you have a
Or
cottage pie, you don't have veg in it.
pie with a topping of mashed potato.
That's
Okay.
it. He's Googled it.
Dave,
Oh,
the
it's got to be proper mashed potato as well, made with some proper butter and some double cream.
And cheese over the top.
listen, Dave, the next time you and I see I'm gonna take you out to lunch and we're gonna find a British restaurant that makes shepherd's pie and some of this food that they're always talking about.
Oh, if you do, get pudding, chips, and gravy and all.
A what?
Pudding
Pudding,
chips
chips,
and
and-
gravy. Come on, that wasn't that hard.
No, but I know pudding
Pie
is
mash
something
and liquor.
else. What do you mean pudding chip?
Yeah, what do you guys consider pudding? Because we consider like tasty chocolate fudgy.
That's not what I consider. I'm Jamaican, so we make pudding with like mashed potatoes and we bake it and it come, like that's not pudding.
Oh.
No, pudding. Oh, suet.
Well, I only know Bill Cosby's pudding.
Oh no.
Jello.
I don't know Bill Cosby's anything, man.
Get a rag pudding. Get a rag pudding. Right? A rag pudding, chips and gravy with mushy peas. Ooh. And 2 slices of Warburton's bread.
What kind of bread?
Warburton's.
What?
Oh,
Listen, man.
What?
I don't know that stuff. That stuff is not. It's foreign to me.
No.
Nothing beats the burger in here.
The cook the suet pastry with like beef in the middle, chunky beef and gravy. And you-
suet puddings.
You cook it in a rag. You boil it in a rag.
Oh,
Beautiful.
okay.
I found a place, Dave. I found a place in Manhattan that's called Pound and Pence. So let's look at the menu and see if we can find any of this stuff, and we'll go to this restaurant.
I'm going to find Pound and Pence. When is it? Manhattan.
Well, I'll say poundandpence.com.
But how do you make dumplings then, Steve?
I'm on there.
Do you know when you have like beef stew and dumplings? That's made with suet. Proper dumplings are made with suet.
And you. Yeah, dumplings. suet pastry.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, suet.
You feed the wild birds the suet.
Suet.
Put it in a cage, put it outside for the birds to eat.
Yeah, lunch and dinner menus at poundandpence.com. Onion soup, beautiful. Onion rings, $10 for onion rings, Robbie.
In Manhattan, what happens?
Everything's expensive.
Buy some chicken.
McDonald's is expensive in Manhattan.
Yeah, we have suet balls for the beds, but proper beef suet.
Oh, here's the main course: whole wheat penne, 1950, burgers and mash, fish and chips, chicken pot pie, Guinness shrimp, lunch combo, English beef stew, Indian chicken curry, shepherd's pie. All right, Dave, I'm going. We're going.
Yeah, see that there? Indian chicken curry. Right, that's an English dish. Chicken tikka masala. Yeah, that's an English dish.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
I know what that is. Because my wife is Guyanese, and there's a large Indian population in
No. Chicken tikka masala is a British. It's not Indian, even though it says Indian curry. Chicken tikka masala.
I've had that here. Maybe it's different, but I've had that here.
Yeah, that's British.
What?
Shepherd's pie, seasoned ground lamb baked under a layer of creamy whipped potatoes. All right. Sesame crusted tuna steak, roasted boneless chicken, simply peppers crusted syrup. All right, Dave. I'm telling you, Dave, my treat. Next time you have a day, we're going to head to Manhattan, and this is going to be lunch, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to be the judges of some of this British fare.
Yeah, but we've got to tell you what to get. Do you know what on here? This London burger. Let's have a look at that. 10 ounce Angus beef with Fuller's
London
beef.
burger. Anything from London, you want pie, mash, and liquor.
Pie and mash, yeah. Pie and mash.
We'll live stream it. Oh.
Heck yeah.
Oh, jelly deals. Blech.
Yeah, that's definitely a London thing.
I know.
Then we'll go to Caliente's for Mexican. That's my favorite place to eat.
Cottage fries.
You see, the thing is, right, over there, they'll give you bacon, but it's got to be British bacon, not your silly stringy bacon, whatever it is.
Yeah, not them bits, them crispy bits.
What's
What
all the
is
crispy
that bacon?
bacon you have over there? That's just
What is
wrong.
bacon? What is British bacon?
Back bacon.
Back bacon. It's
Strips.
Like
of
what?
bacon. We have.
Back bacon.
Back bacon? What the heck is that?
Is it in strips or ground?
Yeah, you have the stringy bit, and we have the meat on it.
yeah, they have streaky bacon, like nuked to a crisp, don't they?
Yeah.
No. I don't like my bacon like that. I don't like my bacon crispy.
Yeah, but it's got
Hell
all the
no.
fat strings in it.
Hell
I
no.
like back bacon.
Yeah, I don't
With
eat
the
turkey
big round
bacon.
belly bit.
I don't eat turkey bacon. If I'm gonna eat bacon, I want the real thing. Like, give me all the fat and the grease. Give me
Timo, I'm gonna share my thing now, right? This is what I mean when I say bacon. Our bacon looks like that. Can you see that?
what?
Oh, yeah.
Hang
Yo,
on.
Yeah.
Say
There you
something.
go. That's
How
what
do
our
you-
bacon.
How do you guys live so long?
That's
What,
proper
it's-
bacon.
It's meat.
Proper.
You have this
Oh,
end bit.
right.
You have end bit
Oh,
where it's
that's
all
not, oh wow.
Proper bacon, mate.
proper
Jesus.
bacon.
That's like meat.
Dave's
Yeah.
thinking,
Bacon.
I want that. That's bacon.
All right. I'm gonna take this picture. I'm gonna screenshot this, and I'm gonna go to the guys and said, my British friend from first I'm gonna ask them what team they support. I'm gonna go there with my Liverpool shirt, and I'm gonna say, I need proper bacon. My friend said, come here, ask for the head chef, and say, I need proper bacon.
Yeah. And you need proper sausages. Irish sausages.
Dave, I got a Liverpool shirt for you.
Oh, no. No, you've got to have Lincolnshire sausages.
You know, I agree with you there.
Back up. Linkish what?
Lincolnshire links.
Lincolnshire,
Lincolnshire
Cumberland,
sausages.
or
Best
Irish.
sausages.
Yeah.
Lincolnshire. We call them links, eh? Is that where the sausage link came from? Maybe.
Ailey.
What?
I'm going to look. Now that is what you call a bacon butty. Look at that.
They're using a different part
Oh,
of the pig
look at
for their-
that.
There you go, Dave. That's a bacon butty.
Yeah, I'd have to have some brown sauce on that though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Look at that. Oh.
A bowl of brown. Is that brown sauce?
Right, so that's British bacon. Yeah. Oh, it's got to be HP. It's got to be Houses of Parliament sauce. HP.
Yeah, HP. What do you mean it doesn't look cooked? Of course it's cooked.
Let's have a look at American bacon.
Right, yep.
What the frick
He's
is that?
vegetarian.
What's that?
Look up Jamaican bacon.
What's that? Yeah.
You're going by what it looks like. You got to taste it. Because
Oh,
it
I
ain't bad.
No, but look, it just looks like the bit that nobody else wants.
American bacon at the top there, British bacon at the bottom. Look, which one would you prefer?
Canadian bacon, man. It looks like bologna.
Give me the Scouse bacon.
The Scouse bacon. Hang on. No, I need a blank page because they've nicked it.
How's my sound, guys? Don't mean to interrupt.
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Very loud.
All right. I didn't know if my stove in the background was making too much noise. I'd put it on mute again.
No. Hey, Woody, what about the London
Yes,
bacon?
baby.
Woody?
Is it up?
Woody's gone. I wanted some of that London bacon, but Woody's gone.
No,
Yeah,
it's all the
Evil
same.
backing up on this, but what you need is some good prosciutto, huh?
Penne mon viene.
If you ask for it, Seymour, you need to ask for Danish bacon.
I thought you said British bacon, man.
Yeah, it is, but it's like Danish. It's the brand. Danish.
I know about the Danish bacon, man. We had the Great Dane playing for us, man.
Paisan, right? Right, Steve?
Daniel
Prosciutto.
Danish bacon.
Google Danish bacon, you'll see what we mean.
You know what? It's all pretty good, except for that Canadian bacon. I just never got that. Tastes like something else.
Yeah. You guys like dry aged steaks. Dry. What is dry aged? What's that mean?
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm going to say it's a spionid worm without its sand tube.
Man, I don't listen.
It's coming all the way out. It looks like it's got another bit of a tube that's sat underneath ready. So I'm still going to say.
The next thing you gotta understand too is depending on where in the country you are, because here on the East Coast, like the food is completely different than if you go the South, the Southeast, the Southwest, out west, the Northwest, the middle of the country. It's so different. Like depending on where you go, like you'll have different food depending on the borough you're in New York City. So just
in America, right? And it tastes like cheese.
Good example of that is Taylor ham. Only in New Jersey, really North Jersey, Taylor ham.
What's that called, Dave?
Taylor ham.
It's the same thing. They just they call it different things depending on where in Jersey you are.
Taylor ham.
Taylor ham is a brand, but it is called pork roll.
Oh, spam.
Maybe, but no.
Spam. Beautiful. Let me show you spam.
You get a nice round roll. You get a couple of fried eggs, a couple of pieces of Taylor ham, and globbed with American cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. That's the breakfast of champions.
There you go, Dave. Look, spam. Spam.
Spam fritters.
Look. Oh, spam.
No, sorry. Spam has its own place.
Yeah. Spam's the original.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You got to get a Taylor egg and cheese. They know exactly what you mean. Taylor egg and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. Said it so many times in my life, it's like one word.
Yeah, man, I like lettuce and tomato on mine.
All right, that's a little weird, but you can do that if you want.
No, man, I have bacon, egg, and cheese, lettuce and tomato, onions. That's my breakfast sandwich of choice.
Right.
So you lost talking about Taylor ham.
Well, I substitute bacon for Taylor ham, for whatever other meat you want.
What are you
Next
doing?
time you're over the bridge, please get a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese at a diner.
Really?
Yeah.
We said tomato, they say tomato.
Potato.
It's tomato.
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 Oh my gosh. Listen, man, I'm not gonna argue over the
Yeah.
pronunciation. Tomato.
Where's that country near Iran? Right? Where the war was.
Iraq.
See, you say it right. Other ones say Iraq, don't they?
I don't know. Listen. Iraq. It's Iraq. Iraqi. Iraq. Iran. I know some people say.
It's an Iraq.
What? You say Iraq?
Iraq or Iraq, Dave.
It's an
Dave.
iPhone, it's an Iraq, and it's Iran.
What?
See? There you go.
Wait, what? Dave. Maybe it's because I'm from the Caribbean and I'm more along with the.
No. I say Iran and Iraq. I do.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law says Iran when she's talking about.
I don't pronounce the I at all. It's Iraq and Iran,
Okay.
Yep.
not Iraq. It's not. But then again, though, Dave makes a good point because a lot of things over here, if you have words with I, they usually say I this, I watch, I this, I ran, I something. So when you see the word with an I in front of it, it's natural that, you know, you people would say I and then the word, because I guess because of a lot of things, we're just trained when you see the I, you say I and then the word after it.
What kind of phone you got, E? Oh,
I got a iPhone.
I've done it.
okay. An iPhone, I thought.
I got an iPhone.
You're right. The word if is if. It's not if.
It's like we said aeroplane. You said airplane, don't you?
What?
We call it an aeroplane.
Airplane. There's no O in it.
No, we spell it with an O.
Oh,
spell it
do you really?
An aeroplane.
There's no O. You don't put. You guys don't put an O in it. It's A. Oh, you guys really do put airplane? No, you don't. Man, it's airplane. There's no O in the word at all.
So you make paper aeroplanes?
Aeroplane. Aeroplane.
Oh, you do say airplane. Oh, you guys. You're just belling.
Oh, I'd be looking for the other sign.
Oh, when I search Google for aeroplane, I get all British like websites and stuff. Ah,
There's loads of things. It's like we call them biscuits, you call them cookies. But a cookie over here is just a chocolate chip cookie.
I say biscuit too. Some things are biscuit. Cookies are the sugary stuff. Anything I call it crackers or biscuit.
Yeah, it's all different.
Cracker, biscuit,
Yeah,
cookies.
Some of this stuff is, like I said, from Jamaica. Probably, we had crackers like Excelsior crackers, and cookies were the stuff that's sweet. And anything else like the stuff that's like water crackers and stuff, we say crackers.
Crackers are what you have with cheese.
We say Wawa.
Yeah, that's what we call crackers. Crackers with cheese. But then biscuit is like something like a biscotti.
Meadows Reef says Wawa. You haven't lived till you've been to Wawa.
Wawa burger?
No. A convenience store. It's like a 7-Eleven, but better.
Man, we
You
don't
get
have.
gas, cigarettes, coffee, lunch, dinner, breakfast.
I never buy food where you get your gas. Someone told me that. And I think I live by that.
They didn't know about Wawa.
Okay.
It's a big Pennsylvania, South Jersey thing.
Anyway, you buy petrol. It costs you a fortune to buy a chocolate bar. Gas. See, gas and petrol, completely different.
That's a whole nother story, ain't it? Petrol.
Yep.
It is funny that we call it gas because it's a liquid.
Exactly. I'm just looking at the words that we all say differently.
There's a lot of words that we do. It's silly. That, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but even in
It's
America, from one state to the other, they use different words and different phrases.
Yeah.
So
It's like we said. I'm just looking down. We said action replay. You said instant replay. We call it agony aunt. You call it advice columnist. We call it Allen key. You call it an Allen wrench. Aluminium. You know what I mean?
okay, on our roadways, we have circles. You have roundabouts.
Yeah, we call it anti-clockwise. You call it counterclockwise. I mean, so there is a lot. Beetroot, you call it beets. Is that the food? Beets. Beetroot.
We call it beets. The red stuff.
Yeah, beetroot. We call it beetroot.
We say potato. You say potato.
No, we say potato.
So how do you say? So why do you say tomato?
Tomato.
Oh my gosh! All right, I can't talk language with the Brits. You guys are confusing.
We call it catapult. You call it slingshot. We call it casualty. You call it emergency room. We call it car park. You call it a parking lot. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff. We call it candy floss. You call it cotton candy.
What do you
We call it
cotton?
chips. You call it French fries. Yeah.
What do you call cotton?
Like, we call it cling film. You call it plastic wrap.
I can't hear anything over here. Dude.
Hang on,
We got dogs barking, birds tweeting.
You call them dogs.
yeah.
Okay, just checking.
All right, what is cotton candy between the barks?
Candy floss.
Candy floss.
Candy floss? Okay, that makes sense and all, but
No, it doesn't.
We call it a courgette. You call it a zucchini.
So what's a cucumber?
A cucumber.
Oh man. Oh man.
Like we call it a crash barrier. You call it a guardrail. There's absolutely a lot.
Well,
We
hey.
call it a crocodile clip. You call it an alligator clip. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, say that again. What was that last one, Paul?
We call it a crocodile clip. You call it an alligator clip.
Say that one's hilarious.
you're crocodiles. We have alligators. Zucchini is goods.
Do you mean driving license? Do you call it a driver's license or a driving license?
Driver's license.
Yeah. We call it driving license. Stupid little things.
Yeah. What do you call bell peppers? Capsicum?
We call it a dummy. You call it a pacifier. You know, children's pacifier. We call it a dummy.
I call it a dummy too. Well,
Yeah.
no, like I said, maybe because I grew up in Jamaica. Say nappy too. I said nappy.
Hell of a lot of things.
I said nappy. I say nappy. They say diapers.
Yeah, I say nappy. So you've got a mixture, haven't you?
Yeah.
Skimmed milk. You call it skim milk.
All right, we shortened it a little.
Yeah. We're lazy like that, you know?
Yeah.
I don't see the purpose of it either.
Yeah, we call it a solicitor. You call it a lawyer.
Solicitor.
Yeah.
What do you call dentists? AL says, what do you call dentists?
Dentist.
And why do you call everything brew? Like, I never know what you're saying when you say a brew. It could mean anything. Like here, when someone says, I'm going to have a brew, it's a beer.
If you come over here and you just say, if you come to my house now, so you come to my house and I'll say, do you want a brew? You go, yes, please. I said, what do you want? Tea or coffee?
Oh.
And you said tea. And I was like,
we just say, you want something to drink?
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll say, do you want a brew? We could say,
If I asked someone if they wanted a brew and they came out with tea and coffee, it wouldn't go over well. Because if you say you want a brew, it better be in a can or a bottle.
Yeah.
The letter Z. We call it Z, you call it Z.
Yeah. I say Z because, like I said, West Indian.
Yeah, Z over here.
Z.
I noticed they say to hospital and to university, and we say to the hospital and to the university.
Well, actually,
Nobody was reacting that, Austin. I saw it.
college.
Ailey, we don't do that. We say to, don't we? We're going to hospital.
Well, and it's funny because it's different. Like university is where you guys go to study to get a degree, right? That's what you call it, uni.
Yeah.
And college is like the high school, like upper forms, right?
You go to school first. You leave school at 16. You go to college. That gives you like an higher education to get into university. You don't have to go to college. You can leave school at 16. That's it.
Yep.
They've changed it to 18 now, haven't they?
That's the same system we had in Jamaica because I went to Cornwall College and you graduate from high school basically. Cornwall College, you graduate when you're like 16 and then you go to like what we call upper forms or college where you stay till you're 18 and then you leave and you go to like University of the West Indies. But here in America, you know, it's just college is just but actually the Jamaican system changed to be more in line with America now where it's just it's junior high, high school. And, you know, here you could have a college, you know, or a university. Like it's just a name. It doesn't really mean anything because you have Boston College, which is a full-on college. They offer bachelor's, master's, doctorate, you name it. And then you have Boston University, which is a complete different that, you know, it doesn't matter. Like here in the US, it doesn't matter. You'll have like Harvard University will have a bunch of different schools or colleges within it. But so here in America, it doesn't matter. College, university usually refers to the same thing.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to go to the 18, but they're not entitled to any single benefit from the government at all. All the parents are not. So they're completely stopped. So they won't get anything. But if they're carrying on to college, the parents will still get the child benefit.
Yeah, but you do if you go into the sixth form.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll still get it then. But if they don't go to sixth form, the parents virtually have to fend for them till they're 18. They can't have any money off the government for them whatsoever.
Well, no, then they'll have to get a job.
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying. If you get a job, that's fine. Do you know what I mean?
But I thought now that they changed it till they're 18.
Yeah, they do.
You can stay on at school till you're 18, can't they? And you will still get like your child benefit till they're 18. You get child benefit till they're 18 anyway.
Yeah. No, you get it to the 16 now. You get it to the 16 if they go to college. If they don't, they'll stop that, and the 16-year-old are not allowed to claim anything off the government.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So if they don't go to college, they're not allowed one single pence off the government. If they leave home and they want to leave home, the government won't give them a house.
No, yeah,
benefits or anything.
God, they should get a job.
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying. That's why they're basically forcing them to go to college just to get some money.
Well, they need to because some of them come out of school and they can't bloody read.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bonjour, Doc.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with longer education.
Like here, I mean, don't even let us get into like college and paying for college and benefits because it just differs from state to state from where you are. Like it's just different. It could be what like I always say we're lucky because if your family in New York makes under there's private and public colleges. If your family in New York makes under $120,000, the entire family can go get a degree for free, essentially. Whilst Dave, who's just a state over, who's not that far from me, it's a completely different system. So the education system here is just different depending on where you live. It's even high school is different. The quality of your high school depends on where you live because some area, like New York City, because we're a big city, our taxes don't necessarily go to like pay for schools directly. While if you don't live in the city and you live in like, let's say another part of New York, your property taxes directly fund schools. So when you live in an area that has expensive homes and they pay high property taxes, the schools are better because, you know, so it could be different here depending on where you live. I could live 5 miles away from somebody and my in the same state and my experience with like the education system could be completely different. And we're both telling the truth. It's just different.
Oh, sorry, I was just laughing at a picture someone had sent me. Sorry.
No problem. I drink mine hot. It's called coffee.
Yeah, true that we drink warm beer over here. Whoever's
you-
told that are chatting shit.
Ah!
No one likes warm beer. It's disgusting.
Hey, just look at the title of the stream. The day first and the month. That's different too.
Yeah, you put the month first, didn't you?
Yeah.
Month, day, year.
Yeah, in the UK, that's how we do it. We put the day, then the month, then the year.
Oh,
The
we
10th of January 2018.
my company a few years ago bought my company a few years ago bought some software for some British guys, and I think we implemented the software when it was just weird the time we implemented the software, and then months later, like stuff was just breaking, and we realized like the dates, the date. It was backwards, and that just broke a lot of shit. So that was just hilarious.
No. It wasn't backwards. It was the right way. The Americans changed it the other way.
All right. Yes, sir. Absolutely. The UK way is the right way.
In the 1800s, right? What side of the road did they used to drive on in America?
I wasn't alive then, so by the way, I don't even drive, so I'm not even sure which side of the road we drive on now.
They used to go on the same side as us. After independence, they changed the side of the roads to change British ways. That's what it is.
That's it.
Really? And that when we changed to tomato.
Google it. You'll realize why.
Well, Google is an American company, so who knows? They'll tell me what I want to hear.
True.
Is that when we changed the pronunciations to tomato?
Yeah, we start calling it tomato. We said screw the queen.
You know, remember a couple years ago, I think, when America was in some kind of dispute with France, they were like, we're not going to call them French fries anymore. We're going to call them freedom fries. Like, that's dumb.
Seymour.
Yes, sir.
Look at my screen.
Why do Americans? Okay. I mean, I wasn't alive then. I was,
That's it. Basically, because they didn't like our ways, so they thought, well, we'll change it. We'll drive on the other side.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So when we always say you drive on the wrong side, no, we drive on the right side. You drive on the wrong side. $5 is a quarter. Yeah, a nickel's a 5p in it. A cent is 1. A nickel's 5. A quarter's 25. That's easy enough, isn't it?
What side of the street do you guys drive on?
Do you have a 50 cents coin?
Wait, what side of the street do you guys drive on, Paul?
Left.
We drive on the left, yeah.
So we drive on the right side. I don't understand what your point is. I don't get it. We drive on the right side, so
So they drive on the wrong side.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't know what side they drive on, whether they want to call it left or right or wrong. We drive on the right side, so we're good.
All right, we drive on the correct side.
Oh, now there goes that little Cockney accent now. We drive on the correct side. Correct.
Down in the U.S. Virgin Islands, they drive on the same side as the English, but they use American cars. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's silly. When you go to Africa, because there's a lot of British colonies in that there, or ex-British colonies, they still drive on the left-hand side, and some of them drive on the right-hand side. So when they're going from one to another, you've got to keep swapping sides.
Hey, we drive on the right side. That's all I want to know. Whatever you guys want to correct or right.
All right, which side are they driving in Jamaica?
The not right side.
The correct side.
The correct side.
Hey, it's weird because in Jamaica, you also have you have British and American cars. So depending on, Jamaica has a lot of different, they'll have American cars and they'll have British cars. So they drive on the left, but they'll have the drivers sometimes will be on like opposite side of the car. I actually know a guy who he'll go to Jamaica a couple times a year and get paid good money to like, you know, if you're in Jamaica, you buy like a really expensive car, they'll pay him to like get over, which is weird.
Boston at the point, our mail carriers cars have the steering wheel on the other side, but they have to drive the same way all the other cars do. That so I guess we can, you know, they're constantly getting out at the curb, whether it be mailboxes or, you know, constantly getting in and out of the car.
You know, another thing too, why that's done, Dave. I think I saw some stats once where they only want like delivery guys. At least I think it happens to UPS realize that a lot of the accidents that they had happened when the drivers were making left turns or some bullshit like that. So they actually make it. So they plan the driver's route where they make as little left turns as possible, or some stupid things like that. That's why sometimes the delivery trucks are a little bit weird, because they want the drivers, when they're planning the route and doing deliveries, they want them to do as little bit of left turns as possible, because that's where like 78 or 80% of all their accidents happen.
You also know that UPS just gives the city of New York X amount of dollars for parking tickets a month.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So they can park wherever they want.
AL said when I first moved to Brooklyn,
where we want Royal Mail. Only because we've got the Queen's logo on the van. We can park where we want.
No, not in New York. They just make them pay like $1 million a year, and then they don't have to worry about parking tickets.
AL said, I thought it was because it was easier to get in and out of the truck to make deliveries. No, they don't. That would make it sound like they care about their employees. I think they just do it.
That's why the wheel on the other side, because, you know, if you're in a suburban area, all the mailboxes are sitting there right at the curb. Just go from one to the next, sticking the mail. And if you had to reach over.
AL said when he first moved to Brooklyn, he always used to drive the wrong way. It took me a while to get used to the one-way streets. Yeah.
Used to it in Manhattan.
Yeah. The Triton method. Cool. All right, good. Hey, Dave. So, are we? I know we were talking about it earlier about the lights, but I'm 100% in, man. Just let me know if you need anything from me.
I should be able to put together something for you. If you want something custom, that would be a different story.
No, I don't want anything custom. Just whatever you got. Are they powerful lights, though? What do you think?
It's growing Shado in my Nano.
All right. And you know what? How much wattage? What's the total wattage?
No, you can par it for me. But if you're just shooting it through the back of the glass at the Nano, you should be fine.
All right. And it's acrylic. You won't melt it.
No, they don't even get really hot.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, man. Yep.
I just got to come up with Walmart. I'll throw something together later.
All right, yep. I appreciate it, man.
No problem.
So I'll just do water changes until.
Well, if you come around tomorrow, I'll have it together for you.
All right, yeah.
Back in a minute.
All right. Oh, time for. I was about to say I saw I got the control room. It must be. Don't be fooled. UPS workers get paid well. Oh no, I wasn't saying they don't pay well. I'm Austin. I'm answering Austin in the chat. I'm not saying they don't get paid well. What I'm saying is, a lot of times, like companies crunch the numbers. They know exactly. Sometimes when they're crunching the numbers, it's not exactly coming out on the side of like employee well-being. They're just doing it whatever is easier or makes them the most money. Or let's say they get sued and they decide, okay, we have to do this so we don't get sued anymore. So sometimes, Yeah, they get paid well. Absolutely. I need to do a video. I need to edit this video. Oh. Put my Rico's Nano Challenge video up. Yeah,
I just threw my Instagram.
Oh, you just did
a week. Just a picture. That's all that's required, right? I'm not.
I got to start doing mine. I just need a TTO really, and I'm looking for something cheap.
Use the IM one with the titanium probes and a Tom's Aqualifter and be done with it.
Well, wait, which one? The hydrofoil?
What's it called? The titanium, the one with the 2 probes, Innovative Marine.
Yeah, that's the one, the hydrofoil.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Hydrofill.
Oh man. All this language discussion, I'm now starting to sound British.
Hydrofoil sounds like it zips across the top of the water or something.
Yeah, it sounds British, doesn't it? In fact, it sounds kind of Cockney, doesn't it?
It's an aero top-off unit, not an air top-off.
If I wanted to learn a British accent or imitate one, believe me, it would be yours, Woody. I wouldn't want to imitate Paul's accent at all.
Thank you.
It just sounds more upper class and uppity.
We get called common.
Really?
Yeah, common as muck, they call us.
Wait, you get called common?
Yeah, common as muck. That's what they say the Cockney people are.
Why?
I don't know.
Common.
All the upper class people, like where my wife works, they say you're very common.
So wait, so what kind of accent does the uppity people have?
She works in Canary Wharf, which is it's a nice little part of where I live. So they're a bit posher.
So what are their accent? What do you call their accent? Is it called posh?
Yeah.
And so posh is different from Cockney?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So give me an example of like an actor or actress that has like a posh accent.
Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant has a posh accent.
Okay, yes, that is really posh. Yes, okay. Wow, that's okay. And what is an actor that has a Cockney accent?
Michael Caine. Michael Caine.
Oh man, I love that guy. Okay, I'll take Cockney over posh any day.
Yeah, Michael Caine's cool.
Yeah,
Michael Caine could kick the shit out of Hugh Grant.
I love that guy. Haley, you from Manchester?
No.
Good. Where you from?
I'm so like in the middle of Paul and Woody.
That's a sandwich enough.
Wait a second. Wait. You're in the middle of Paul and Woody?
I got a picture and I didn't like it.
It takes me 3 hours to get to Manchester. It takes me about 3 and a bit hours to get to London.
What's the town?
Lincolnshire. I'm in Lincolnshire, northeast Lincolnshire.
Does everything have a shire in it?
Yes, we're the UK.
Londonshire.
Wow.
Well, you got Bedfordshire.
Blackburn, Lancashire. I'm sorry. I hope you don't get demonetized for my perfect Beatles imitation.
Wait a second. Oh, when I was all the counties probably have shire in it somehow, right?
Like township over here. Shire, township. We're boring.
Derbyshire, Gloucestershire, Hampshire, Lancashire, Leicestershire, Leicestershire.
Gotta have Haley read off some street names for us.
Nottinghamshire. You have Northamptonshire, Northamptonshire, Nottinghamshire, Warwickshire, Worcestershire, Yorkshire.
Westeros.
Oh my. Okay. Wow. Okay. I got it now. Got it.
Yeah, we're
Got
all
it.
hobbits.
Where can we get some Valerian steel?
No, that's different. Wrong show. Wrong show. Ooh. Hey,
They all have English accents, though.
they're all English. I don't think there's any American starring anywhere in one of the main characters in that show.
In what show? Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
Tyrion
no.
Lannister is ain't he?
Danish.
I was going to say Tyrion Lannister was in English.
No, I thought he said I thought he was talking about the
Jamie.
Yeah, he's Danish. There's no Americans with any major part in that show.
Well, Tyrion's got a major part, I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a short.
Tyrion is not American.
Isn't?
No.
Where's he from?
Somebody Google it quick.
He's Googling it now, look.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him in Elf, and he had me rolling.
Oh, he's from New Jersey. Oh, shit.
See?
He's from Morristown.
Remember the movie with Elf? Where he's like, call me Elf again.
Best Christmas film ever.
Oh, no way. How did I miss that? Oh, man. Okay. Dave, he's from your neck of the woods.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Morristown. Yeah, I know him.
He plays a good English.
Yeah.
But okay, you said none of the major roles, and he does play
I'm sorry.
Part. He's my favorite.
My bad.
Role.
My bad.
He's a short Joker.
He's from Mars.
I told you, I knew he wasn't. I didn't know he was from New Jersey till just now.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense because it's classic.
What kind of town is Morristown?
Woodsy.
All right. I don't know what that means, but
it's halfway. It's in the middle. It's going towards Pennsylvania.
Is it a nice town? It's a big
town. It's a big town, so it has both areas. It's got a ghetto and it's got very rich homes.
All right.
A very large city.
Gotcha.
A very big hospital. One of the best hospitals in that area.
Okay. All right.
So, have something wrong with your heart or cancer, I think that's one of your top places in New Jersey. But everybody's really short there.
So I heard.
Yep.
Anybody?
It's easy to overlook things.
If anyone has any reefing questions in the chat, we're just, talking banter.
Yeah, I don't have any more room in my tank.
That's a good problem to have.
Well, I got 120 coming towards the end of the month.
What do you got now?
What size do you have now?
That's a 57 column.
All right.
That's the problem. 120 will fix you for a little while.
Yeah. I would have gone bigger.
Yeah. If you had 6 foot, I would have said 180.
Yeah, I was thinking about the 180, but 120 I don't. Yeah, the 120 I don't have to upgrade all my equipment. All my equipment's already over a 120.
All right.
Gotcha. But when you move everything into the 120, you're gonna be, damn, I need more stuff.
Oh, I know. I started out a long time ago with cichlids. I had 125, the 72 by 18 by, 27 or so. And then I went into fish only, saltwater, and then graduated to corals.
Yep. That's how we get you.
Yeah. Tank's been up for probably 3 years.
I was watching Dion go to Pet Place again today, or Petco. He was funny.
Hey, Dave, do you know?
I don't like to.
Go ahead, Dells.
I'd say I don't like to buy anything from Petco because, just my Petco, everything has ick, and I just don't even deal with it. I'll get, hardware or something from Petco, but I won't buy any livestock there.
He's a freshwater guy. He doesn't know better.
Well, over here though, so Dave, so Petco can be hit or miss. So in the city, like Petco's, the Petcos in Brooklyn are terrible for saltwater. The one at Union Square in Manhattan is okay. You have to quarantine the fish. The one in Paramus though, the Petco in Paramus, like the store owner, I knew her, like she ran the fish section before she got promoted to store manager, but she has a reef tank at home. And that's a Petco that has a frag system. One of the things I like about Petco here in the US is they hire a lot of, I'm going to use the word special needs. And the guy I knew in the Paramus Petco, he knew like even the Latin name for all the fish. He ran the frag systems. They had T5s over their frag system. He changed the bulbs. He tested like every day. So it was really like it's hit or I've been to 2 Petcos that I was really impressed. So I'm gonna say Petcos can be hit or miss depending on where depending on where you.
Yeah, the Petco I have up here has its own separate frag section for corals. Still don't trust it.
They have very expensive brown coral in my Petco.
But you can get stuff at Petco on sale like cheap because it's mislabeled. I bought like a purple tank for my friend because they mislabeled it and it was like $30. So I'm like, I'll take that.
Yeah.
And the guy said,
I did that at
the guy. I said, that's a purple tank. The guy said it came in as some other tank, so that's the label I put on it. So like, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, I did that with an bubble tip at another place. It's called Pet Pro, not Petco, and they had it listed for $29. So I said, "Yeah, I'll take the rose bubble tip for that." And it's split into 3 now. Back end over there.
Austin says, "Guess I'll be in Paramus tomorrow." If you're going to Paramus, man, there's a lot of other pet stores. Oh, Austin knows about Absolutely Fit. Austin, you know Austin, right, Dave? Yeah, so yeah, Austin. There's a couple. Yeah, don't pass Absolutely Fish to go to Paramus. Stop in I'll be in Absolutely Fish tomorrow, by the way, Austin. I'll be in New Jersey tomorrow.
And King coming too?
Well, I'm gonna probably be in New Jersey from like 11 to 7. I have to meet Nat. He says he can only meet in the evening at about 6, 7. So I'm gonna be taking that mushroom and probably walking around with it in a cooler all day for him, and then meet him at about 6 or 7. And but I'm gonna be doing a lot of things throughout the day tomorrow. Probably stop by Absolutely Fish.
That Chato they're selling isn't my Chato. No, I haven't heard from Billy. If Billy wants to come, I'll meet anybody. I'm not working. I can't buy anything because I'm not working. I'll meet you guys.
Hey, does anybody know?
All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Got to go get a package from the mailman.
All right.
Ooh, goodies.
Hey, Dave, do you know if green money will graft with a great purple money?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like they're fighting, and they're hooked together right now, and they're like growing around each other.
Okay.
So I didn't know if
Reaching out, then it's not a good idea, but it'll be too late.
what's that?
Will overtake the other. Eventually, one will overtake the other, but as long as you don't see any bleaching between them, then they're not fighting.
No, there's no bleaching. It's just a white line on both of them right where they touch.
Both right.
Yeah. I'm watching it
That's normal.
closely because if it starts, fighting with each other, then I'll just move one.
Hello. Can you hear me there?
But if it grafts, it'd be pretty cool.
If you can hear me,
Good
I got a
with the
green
blue.
money and an Idaho grape.
can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Are you talking to us, Paul, or?
Yeah, I'm just testing this. Right, no.
Talking to me?
Right, Monty,
Hey,
with
Paul,
Montipora,
No,
the best-
Paul, you talking to me?
yeah, I'm talking to everyone.
Go ahead.
Right. The best way to test out a Montipora graft with another one, you snap a little bit of each off. Right? The bit where you snap off, so where it's raw, where you snapped it, put them on a frag plug, touching each other where you've actually broke it. Only a little bit of each, but touch them together where you broke it and leave them. And you'll see if they graft, that's the only place they'll graft. You can't graft them as in growing into each other. They don't graft like that. You can only graft them where they've snapped.
Okay.
So
Because they're growing into each other about an inch long.
I had 4 different I think I'll find a picture of it. I had 4 different Montipora colours growing into each other. They're spinning around each other, doing all right. But one of like Dave was saying, one will overtake and kill the other one eventually, unless they can graft. You know what I mean? But you can only graft with the cut parts.
Well,
How's
the
that
green one
purple
just
look?
started. What's that?
Nothing, forget it. Not important.
Yeah, I was gonna say the green one just started taking off growing like in the last couple of weeks. I mean, just new growth everywhere around it.
Yeah. That's the only way you can
And
do
the
it.
purple one as well has taken off. It's gotten a lot more growth around its tips too. And the touch it's about an inch long, and it looks like they're just melding right into each other.
Like, me
And there's
every time
there's no.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Every time I've
There's no-
tested,
Yeah.
it's never worked with me because I've not got compatible ones in my system.
Yeah.
But once you find a compatible one, always keep a frag of each because they're the ones that will grow together. And it's hard to find the ones that grow together.
Well, it's like 2 little lips that are touching, so I'm thinking about just cutting it on each end and taking that one and just like mounting it on a plug, see what happens.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I think I will. That'd be cool, pretty cool to grow out.
What you'll notice now, once you started grafting Monty, with one of it, even though it's grafted and you've got like colour mixed in with the other one, if it's red and green, 90% of the time the red will overtake the green, it'll just turn red again.
Yeah, this one is the purple Idaho grape and, just the regular green Monte.
Hmm.
So we'll see what happens. I'm going to let it go for a little bit longer, and then I'm just going to snap them right at their growth peaks and put it on a plug and see what happens.
Let me see if I can I'm going to text him mate now. In fact, the one that SYT bought from Coral a minute ago, he's good at doing it. He does it a lot.
I wasn't trying to graft them. They just grew into each other.
Yeah, growing in with each other. This will be Cruz. I Cruz on his way home. But that is Cruz. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. 1 minute.
Like a James Bond phone?
Bond. James Bond. Does James Bond have a posh or a Cockney accent?
Depends on who's playing it.
Yeah, depends on who it is.
Well, okay. Let's go with Daniel Craig.
Well, the original James Bond, he was Irish or something.
You've had 2 Scottish James Bonds.
Yeah, Scottish.
Sean Connery.
Sean
Oh.
Connery
Yeah, Sean Connery was Scottish.
and Pierce Bronson,
You just shit.
Scottish.
You shit and be quiet.
I
Shit.
didn't like him as James Bond at all. He's the one I didn't like.
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like him
That
either.
one, that's the one everyone was.
A bit too. I don't know. A bit too. I don't know.
I like Sean Connery, and then I like the last one here.
Yeah,
I do
He was
like
really good.
because to me he wasn't as polished as the other James. I think to me Pierce, I didn't like him, but I thought he was a little too polished and just. But what's the name was the first James Bond I like. He wasn't so polished and clean. He was,
Roger Moore.
Yeah, Roger. Oh no, Roger Moore was. Yeah, I don't know. He just kind of. I didn't like them kind of. They were more of a comedy more than a spy movie.
Sean Connery was the best Bond.
Yeah.
Really? Oh yeah.
I like Sean, and I like the last one, Daniel Day-Lewis or something, or
Daniel
whatever
Craig.
his name is.
Well,
Craig, yeah.
is he supposed to?
I don't know.
Who's going to be the next? Is Daniel Craig going to do another Bond movie?
Yeah, he signed up for one more.
Okay. Does someone have the link?
He should.
Paul, can you share the link? Do you have the link, sir?
Yeah, I've got the link here, I think.
All right. Woody. I'm gonna practice my Cockney accent. I wonder if what's the name of the thing you could practice languages?
Rosetta Stone.
I wonder if Rosetta Stone has the Cockney accent. Rosetta Stone.
It's much like a Michael Caine marathon.
Cockney.
Just don't use the same teacher as Dick Van Dyke. You'll be all right.
Oh, they do have dialects and accents. Oh, that's just the person who's talking. It doesn't teach you.
All right, this video sucks. This looks so good on my phone. What happened?
Oh, it does. They can actually receive this accent is mostly closely associated with London and the southeast. Oh, what? It just has standard British English. This is disappointing. Very disappointing.
I'll do you.
Let me go to YouTube. YouTube, learn Cockney.
Be careful what you bring up.
Oh, learn the Cockney accent with
so to speak.
Wait, with Jason Statham? What the heck is that? What? Wait, is that a Cockney accent?
Jason Statham. I don't think he's from London.
Wait, maybe it's not that Jason Statham. Oh, it's a different. Oh, actually, we couldn't afford Jason Statham, so we got a cheap replacement. Okay. That was hilarious. All right, guys, I'm gonna pause it while I try to learn a few things.
Sure, you are.
Go watch Peaky Blinders for a while and get back to us.
No, they're Brummies.
Accent.
They're brummies.
Cockney used to be a pejorative term for the working class. Yeah. Nonsense. Accent of a true Londoner. Who's a true Londoner? If you're thinking that guy.
Okay, it was a comedy. It was a comedy video. I thought it was really gonna teach me the Cockney accent.
Oh, you need to watch Mickey Flanagan.
Mickey Flanagan.
Yeah, type in Mickey Flanagan.
Flanagan. Oh, back it. Mickey, a bit posh and a bit dirty. All right, guys, I'm gonna really put you on pause this time and go learn something.
How about Fat Bastard? He was Irish, right? Scottish. No, he was Scottish. He had the whole.
Yeah,
He had the kilt. Yeah, he had the kilt and everything.
Yeah.
Get into my belly.
I'm a bit posh and a bit dirty.
All right, I thought you were pausing.
So all you got to do is just drop the T's and you're good. I'm a bit dirty. I'm a bit dirty.
Not too bad.
So,
not too bad.
So, was Posh from the Spice Girls really posh?
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Oh, she's a bit.
She's got a toothpick up her ass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you talk posh. That's the secret. All right. All right. I'll do that later.
Just watch a lot of Mickey Flanagan. You'll be all right.
All right. Cool. Cool, mate. You guys use mate? All right. Cool,
I
mate.
used to like the old Benny Hill show there.
Yeah, didn't Benny Hill do really well in America when he really big over there?
Yeah, when I was young, he was funny as hell.
Yeah.
I remember Benny Hill.
Yep.
He was hilarious. Oh, Benny Hill, Mr. Bean. I grew up on these comedies, man.
You're not going to learn a lot of English.
They're not allowed to show Benny Hill anymore, either.
Listen, Mr. Bean as a kid was my favorite comedy. Mr. Bean.
Rowan Atkinson.
He doesn't
He's really
speak much.
posh.
You're not gonna learn too much English.
You said he's posh?
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
very posh.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard the guy speak.
Yeah, there's a few
You better
movies
just do a few.
He does the film Johnny English as well. You seen Johnny English?
What's his name? Really? Wow. Mm. Oh.
Must be Vadi time.
No. Cup of tea.
Oh, cup of tea. Cup of tea.
A cup of tea.
Minus the tea.
No, I've got some crunch creams.
Remember Jackie Gleason? Always had a tea glass when he was being interviewed? Full of scotch.
Yeah, you can't dunk crunch creams in scotch, though.
Sounds like you've tried.
All right. So
I probably have at some point.
where's Austin Powers from? I mean, I know it's Michael Myers doing an accent, but what accent is he close to? Where would he live if Austin Powers lived over there?
Yeah, that's definitely London.
Definitely London.
Yeah.
I just watched
London, baby.
I just watched an interview with Rowan Atkinson. I just watched an interview on YouTube with Rowan Atkinson, and I think that's the first time I've ever heard his voice.
Yep. There's a movie called, I think, Rat Race he talks in. There's a couple of movies he talks in, and he shouldn't talk.
English.
He shouldn't, yeah.
Oh,
It's like a takeoff of James Bond. Like a comedy.
it's a funny movie. It's a chick flick. I forget how many weddings and a funeral, and he's practicing to be a preacher
Yeah.
or a priest. It's hysterical.
Is Liam Neeson English?
Irish.
Irish. Okay.
He's from New York, baby. He's an adopted New Yorker. So we claim him.
Yeah. You ever hear Russell Crowe out of character? That's a thick accent.
I can't understand what the hell he's saying. The guy who plays Wolverine also. The guy who plays Wolverine, you know, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That always brings me back to Robin Williams explaining golf as a Scot.
Listen, I was telling you guys, like when I'm watching like some of the kids play for Liverpool from, you know, I can't understand what the heck they're saying. Like the Scouts, there's a kid there. There's a kid there from Liverpool, spent his whole life in Liverpool, and he's like 18 or not, Trent Alexander-Arnold. And when he's giving interviews, I don't know what he's saying. I don't know, and I'm not kidding. And when someone tells me the words he's saying, he's not saying anything special. He's just saying, hey, the manager had trusting me, and I'm glad I got game time today. I can't understand what the heck he's saying. So, but Cockney.
What
Cockney,
about Ozzy Osbourne? You can't understand him when he's, you know, unless he's singing.
He's a Brummie as well.
Yeah, but he's a what?
A Brummie from Birmingham.
Oh, those.
Yeah, no, just give me.
Yeah, but you know when he's talking here, his show it has subtitles because no one.
Yeah, I mean, I watched his reality show for an episode or two. It's like Sharon had to be his translator or something.
Yeah. Well, when those guys, I think
he's on the guy. He's on
Sounds like Haley on Saturday night.
You're not wrong, girl. You're not wrong.
It's a bit all right.
It's a bloody fucking remote. Keith Richards on any interview. I need translation. He's done a few drugs.
when I see those shows like Duck Dynasty or like the Mama June shows, those reality shows, sometimes I don't know what the heck they're saying. They have to have subtitles for some of that. Those accents are thick.
Oh, you get thick downward.
Yeah, that Duck Dynasty. I mean, for them guys to be like, you know, as rich as they are, for as dumb as they are, I don't understand it.
I've been to Alabama before. I've been to St. Louis, and I couldn't. I mean, it took me a couple. I spent a week in St. Louis, and it took me like a couple of days to like just, you know, outside of the hotel staff. Like when I started, because you know when you go to these cities, sometimes in the U.S., the best food is in some of the ghettoest areas. Some of those famous restaurants, when you want some of the good local food, it's in some of the roughest neighborhoods. So it took me a couple of days to get the handle on the accent and starting to understand what people were saying. It could be tough sometimes.
Well, I went from Maine to Florida, and I lived there about 15 years, and I didn't realize Maine had an accent until I came back, and it's like, oh my God.
Listen, I moved here from Jamaica when I was 14. And, you know, there's a lot of Jamaicans in New York. So you think, you think you're talking Jamaican and you're in with the culture. And I went back to Jamaica after 20 years, hadn't been back in 20 years. So, you know, I'm like, I'm going to take the cab, I'm going to hang out, I'm going to engulf myself in my culture and my language. And I went to a store and and the lady was asking me, like, she was asking me, like, basically what was my order. And I couldn't it froze. Like I couldn't understand a word. Here I was thinking I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna blend in just like, you know, like I never left. And no, they were just talking so fast and I couldn't understand a word. I had to go to this old lady and said, like, what is she saying? Old lady saying,
I know.
She's just asking you what kind of juice you would like to start your order off with. And I'm like, okay.
I had a Jamaican girlfriend for about 4 years in Florida, and when she got onto the phone back to her family in Jamaica, she was around the grill area, and you couldn't understand her.
Yep.
I mean, I couldn't understand her.
I can't even understand it. People who there's a lot of Jamaicans in Brooklyn, and believe me, like when you get someone who's fresh from the island, we say fresh off the boat. I can't understand. Some of the words they say because the accent is so thick and then they talk so fast. It's like Spanish. Like I can write Spanish okay, and if you're saying the words like 1, 2, 3, I can absolutely have a conversation with you, but nobody does that. So when the words are just like flowing, by the time I translate the first word, you're on the 10th or the 3rd sentence.
Yeah, it's like when I was in Florida and I worked with a lot of Puerto Ricans, and they speak Spanglish because they'll go off halfway in Spanish and like throw a few English words in there and then go back to Spanish. And it's like, whoa.
You know, I had friends in high school that were Puerto Rican and they would fail Spanish. And for the life of me, I couldn't understand. And the guy said, you got to understand, like what we speak is not really Spanish and it's not really English. It's like a mishmash. He said, plus none of it is written. So when you're sitting with me in Spanish class, like I don't know, like he was explaining to me a word, the first part of the word is Spanish, the ending of the word is English. So he said there's a lot of words like that, and it's not written down because if you ask somebody to spell it, they can't spell it. So he said, this is harder for me than you because you're coming in knowing that this is a completely different language while I don't, you know, I have no idea what this means.
Yeah, that's why they call it Spanglish.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of friends like that. I got a lot of friends like that.
Yep. And you know, I worked with a lot of different diversity. We had Mexican people, we had Dominican, we had all over the place, and they all had little variations on Spanish, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. They could understand each other.
Jersey,
you know, other than a few words here and there.
Yeah, listen, in Brooklyn, where I am in Brooklyn, if you're Brooklyn Italian or Brooklyn Irish or Brooklyn Jewish or Brooklyn, like whatever you are, or where you are in Brooklyn, if you're black in Brooklyn, like the accents are all different. And we're from the same place, but depending on where your background is and the people you're around, your accent is completely different. Like if you could be talking to an Italian person and a black person, and they grew up like a mile from each other in the same neighborhood, maybe less than a mile from each other, half a mile, and the accent, the language will be complete. They probably could even gone to the same schools. The accent, the language, everything is just different, completely different. But I'm gonna go back. Cockney accent. That's my goal. I want to learn Cockney.
That's the way forward, mate. We'll take over the world one day.
I can't be a West Ham fan, though. I can't be West Ham, Crystal Palace. I can't be a fan of your football teams.
No, that's all right. Just be Cockney. I don't like football. You're all right.
All right, good.
You get away with it.
CJ's Aquariums here. His biggest video has 105,000 views.
CJ's Aquariums?
Yeah.
Which video?
They're all dead.
Oh.
105,000.
He's probably still getting flack for that video.
Yeah, but it's made him a few quid.
Yeah, it probably did. I think what's her name's Miss Saltwater Tank, her video when her fish died, her tank crashed, I think that was her most popular video.
Yeah, but it's back on now, isn't it?
Did you see the video the other day? Channel put up.
Yeah.
Her ex-boyfriend.
Oh man, we were debating that a lot. That was quite a contentious time. I was debating that with DC Reefer and a couple other ones. It was See,
if I was her, I'd be like, I don't want my face on YouTube taken off. Unless she's getting some money for it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, people's opinion are different on that, but my thing is, I wouldn't want it to stay there. I wouldn't want it to stay there. I moved on. I don't care what it is. Like, it was, to me, it was her tank. And I think she said the tank was at her parents' place. So to me, but.
Yeah, but did he not say that it was his tank? That big tank? Because she moved, didn't she? And she moved into that house, if you remember one of the videos.
There was a video where she said, and I was looking for it on the channel, where someone, like, there was a period of time when Miss Saltwater Tank where she was getting attacked for being rich and something. And she made like a couple of videos where she was like outlining her life and stuff like that. I was trying to find the video the other day and it was gone, but there was a video where she mentioned how one of the tanks you were looking at was at her parents' house.
Yeah, and the other one's her ex-fiancés or something.
Yeah.
She goes by Miss LMK now.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to her new channel. Yeah,
I am too.
That's a little bit weird for, I remember there was a video and I was looking for it the other day and it was missing from the channel. But there was one where, there was a period of time where she was getting abused online. I don't know for what. People are just stupid on the internet.
Yeah.
Cruel and stupid on the internet. But yeah, there was a while where she was getting some flack and she made a series of videos. And
she just disappeared, and I'm glad she's okay because I followed her for a long time. Then her fiance put out that video about what actually happened and everything.
Yeah, well, that's one side of the story. Yeah,
right.
Who's that now?
What do you say, Paul?
Larry the Lionfish. He used to be on the streams all the time.
Pabs.
Yeah. I thought he was mates with Michael.
He is, isn't he?
Right, well, listen to this.
I was a bit confused about his comment on his site.
He's wrote 22,000 subs. That's almost 3,000 more than Aaron's aquariums. And you've been hiding for the last 6 months while Aaron has been begging his ass for subs in America and trawling aquarium shops up and down trying to get anything on his channel. But in anybody's area. Do you know what I mean? So basically, he's taking the piss out of Michael.
Larry the Lionfish?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, listen, you see people commenting and saying, go ahead. You know what I've learned on, so first of all, I don't put anything personal on social media. And, you know, I've been burned in the past by somebody saying something. I've been burned a couple of times. So I guess it's where someone said something and I publicly said, oh, mate, we're standing with you. And then it turns out it was like a complete fucking lie. And I end up looking.
The thing is, if it was his channel in the first place, which it's looking like it was his channel to begin with, and if he's going to start coming back and doing content, then good luck to him. Do you know what I mean? But the people who are supposed to be, I don't know.
Yeah, well, like
someone used to come. He used to come on Mike's stream all the time and was dead pally, and then he left that comment there, and I was like, eh?
Oh, Larry the Lionfish?
Yeah, I didn't understand that because it was always on Mike's streams.
Yeah, he's always been nice, but there he's basically taking the piss out of Michael.
Yeah, I've been say you've come out now. Stick to the rest of the tube show. Everyone, what you've got and what you've been doing. Jesus, you'll probably now get a ton more fans from USA. Look what Joey's got. Good for well, listen, if this guy makes good content, he said he used to write the script, take care of the tank and stuff. So, you know,
which is fair enough. I mean, if he's coming back to YouTube, then good luck to him.
I don't listen. I listened or subscribed because I like the content and I was paying attention to her tank. So
it's creepy though when he said that he didn't have a dog and he hired her to walk a dog. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Well,
but he liked her.
That's the part that I don't like. That's the part of the whole thing I don't like. If you're gonna explain and say, hey, it didn't work out and I'm just doing content, but leave the personal stuff out of it. You know, like I wouldn't have mentioned anything. I wouldn't have mentioned anything about heartache or just leave that stuff alone. It's a fish channel. Just say it didn't work out and I'm gonna go and I hope you guys can still be fans and I'm gonna keep going. And by the way, don't. But
the thing is with that, I think he still wants her back.
Well, yeah, but I know. That's what I get, Haley. Yeah, I would have started by saying, here's some content I did and transition into doing fish stuff. Like you just put out this whole thing that aired your entire business, and that's what it sounded like. Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
I think it was aimed, that entire video was aimed at Louise seeing it.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was too. Just trying to bait her into, look, you know, I'm going to pay more attention to you and, you know, I want you back. And
probably on the telly, innit? On a Saturday night. That's what it is.
Listen,
Sarah set me out and was like, no.
He had the passwords to the account and everything and fair. But if you're going to start making content, then put a video and said, I'm sorry you expected to see someone else, but, you know, it was my tank or whatever. Like, I'm going to start doing fish content. And I would have had a video prepared, like, here's an update on the tanks and here what's going on. And gone into, like just give a little update of what's happening, the personal stuff, and then go into like fish. It's a fish channel. If he's not doing fish stuff, then I
personally think he's wore that wig one too many times.
But, that video to me was too personal, and you know, so that's
because it's got a massive platform. It was definitely aimed at Louise, and it's obvious that he wants her back.
I'm just happy she's okay and she seems to be doing well, and maybe she'll get back into reefing. You never know.
Yeah, maybe she will. Who knows?
She's single.
but you know what? But you know what I've realized? I've realized that like the channels I subscribe to, it is a combination of the person and the content. Like it's a unique combo because, you know, like there's people I subscribe to that the reefing content isn't that good, but they might be funny or entertaining for whatever reason. Like, you know, for instance, I watch football. I subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV, not because those guys, I'm an Arsenal fan, but because those guys are entertaining. So one of the reasons I like, Luis is because the stuff was like broken down really simple, and I like the content. So, if the stuff isn't good, I'm still subscribed. So I saw the video, but if the stuff isn't good, I'll just, that's how it is. But my personal opinion is it just aired too much private info. And it made, to me, the guy came out looking worse because she was willing to kind of leave that alone and go on and do her entire thing. And after a year or whatever, 6 months, he comes out and airs all of this. And I just, in my mind, the guy comes out looking worse here.
Yeah, it's his last ditch effort trying to get some kind of contact with her, probably.
Make fish videos, dude. That's what I care about. Reef tank. That's what I'm here for.
Don't air your dirty laundry on my YouTube.
I don't want to see it, man. Like,
Hey.
Did you clean your dirty laundry in salt water? No. Okay, well then, don't care.
Write a song about it.
Yeah.
That's what all good songs are about. Heartache.
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of people who just like put their, apart from that guy, just like commenting and do it, like, man, like I said, I've been burned with just like seeing something on social media and just say, hey man, I'm with you, and then it turns out it was a lie, and then my comment was screenshotted and say, look. So I'm just, hey, if the guy doesn't come up, the guy better, you made the video, buddy, and you got the sympathy. So let's see you make. I want to see tanks and talk about fish content. I don't want to see any more personal stuff.
Yeah,
Speaking about fish content, the advice you guys gave me the other night is really working out quite well. So the one coral that's all fluffy and stuff that was all retracted, it had actually tipped back and struck a rock. So I think that shock was what flipped out about it, but the flow is working amazingly better.
Wait, can I refresh my memory a little bit?
I had a bunch of corals that were having problems the other night, and I came in and everybody told me to do my flow differently. So I set it up the way they were suggesting, and it's last 2 days it's working out pretty well.
Oh, why is it changing flow?
Yeah, you were the one. Yeah, you were the one that was telling me to do quick pulses instead of long back and forth pulses, and that is working a lot better. So thank you for that.
I'll be back in a bit, guys.
In a bit, Dave.
Free time for Dave. Yeah, always good when it works out. Someone else, something good to see.
Yeah. Not sure what's going on with the anemone. Half of one side, all the tentacles are long. Half of the other side, tentacles are long, and then like grouping in the middle is like really small, really short, and really bulbous. So I don't know if something's still irritating it, but I mean it's getting flow. I see waves and stuff move through it. The sponge is doing really well. The one that was completely retracted before is all out and fluffy today. The elegance coral has not shrunken up at all, and its tentacles are all just up waving back and forth vertical rather than like laying down sideways.
How long have you had your elegance?
About 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, you got the Australian kind?
I don't know. It's an elegant.
Okay. Yeah,
Dad
there's
just
just
started a stream.
the Indos.
Sorry, go on.
Did I lose you guys? I'm not hearing anything.
No, are you?
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
I won't speak.
I don't know. I thought somebody was going to say something about the elegance corals, like Indo-Pacific something, and then he stopped.
No, I don't know anything about them. I know the sting, and that's it.
Oh. Yeah, I know it's not near anything else, so. But it looks happy. It's up, out and about, and fully extended, and tentacles are out, and Looks good. What do anemones look like before they split? Do they like show any signs or anything?
You see them buckle in the middle, and then they start to shrink like they're pissed off.
Huh. I don't know. We'll see what it does. It's like a row right down the middle of the anemone of short tentacles, and then like the two halves are all like nice, big, long, extended, and looking good. So,
What you want, as long as everything's out and everything's happy. When if your polyps are out and acros and things like that, you know your tank's happy. If other things start, like if your polyps are out on your acros and other things like seem shrunken up, usually they're just a bit pissed off. Or like sometimes corals just buckle in on themselves.
Yeah, the green acro is out. All the polyps are on it are extended. The green slimer is extended. The one that had the bleaching, it looks like the bleaching is starting to recede a little bit, but it still doesn't seem to be happy like around the bleached areas. But the rest of it's all extended and everything too. So I don't know. Maybe it's fixing itself.
It's Wednesday night. Dev is live. Are you guys gonna jump over?
Yeah, we'll jump over. I'll shut this down and jump over it.
Yeah.
Who is live?
Yeah.
Oh, Reef Dudes.
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll throw a link in here for Reef Dudes now, so people can just click straight into Reef Dudes, and that'll be easier for everyone. So give me 1 second. There's his live stream, and tell me if it works. So someone tell me if it works if I put it into the chat, because there won't be a point if it don't work. You know what I mean, be handy if I could get mine up, won't it? My channel. Right, so there's 18 people watching. Like I say, we're always good to share. That's Dev Street. Just someone click on that, see if it works. Yeah.
I don't see it. Oh, there it comes. Right click, open a new tab. Yeah, it's working.
Good. Right, so we're all good, devs. I'll bid you all good night. I'll catch you all later.
See you later, mate.
Right, Paul.
Yeah. Good night.